Okay, hello! Hi! Oh, hi Ava! I see the redeem. Hello Turtle Dove, welcome. Hi Pudex, hi Nobuo, welcome. Okay, I was worried I was gonna be a bit late because I got back from my job interview. And then my spout stopped working, so my model wasn't showing up. And I was just like, I don't have much time for this. Sora, Eva, hi Kenshi, hello. Yo, hi Jihoon. So, okay, so what I did was, you know how I was having like static issues? You're quite early actually. I know, oh my god. 2 minutes early, it's crazy. I thankfully was able to figure it out. But then I was like, my inputs. So the static. I was looking through my Focusrite settings and like the sample bit is quite literally the least. I killed the flies. I did not. I thought I found the source to the flies living in my interface. This is a joke by the way. But hello Silk. So what I did after some Googling, people were saying like it could be a problem with the wires, which is something I haven't really tried to I guess navigate because I don't have an opportunity to. It's not like I have a spare to kind of just like plug in, plug out, test, see if it works. So for now, on my throne, I did put up new XLR cables for my microphone and a new USB-C for my interface. Just so eventually when I can replace the cords, perhaps it'll be fixed. Yeah, spare cables. No, that's why. So that's gonna be the test when that happens. The worst case scenario is it's an issue with my USB port on my PC itself, which I know there's already one USB port that isn't working properly. So we'll see. Well, let's hope that's not the issue. I had this XLR cable since like 2017, 18. So it might be that. New items. Oh, only just the cords. Like that's the only thing. Like just spare cords. You kind of change it. Eventually over time. There's that. Plus today was my interview. It was the second interview. For the same company from yesterday. We'll see if that works out. If that does work out, my stream times will change. 100%. I'll start streaming probably about 2 hours later than usual. Like, or an hour and a half later. So that's a bit an oof, but we'll see if that time comes. Not getting hopes up because I still don't know if I'm gonna get this job. But I sure hope I do, because while the pay is far from optimal, the position itself and the company itself seems pretty alright. So we'll see. Good, it's way too early for me. It's 9 a.m. here. We'll see. That's still doable. Okay, I'm glad to hear it. So there's that. And then what I realized after looking at my VOD from yesterday is that I didn't think Twitch would completely mute certain sections depending on copyright, but they will completely mute the audio, not just specific parts of the track. Therefore, when I'm learning the songs, I'm gonna just be playing it for myself for now. And then when we get to the like vocal singing practice portion, that's when I will stream it, so it's a little more controlled. But at least for now, when we're like editing my room on Go, I'll just be listening to the 2 Milli songs on my own. So for reminders, in case you weren't here yesterday, for today I'm gonna be learning Hero by Milli as well as Fly My Wings by Milli. So we'll see how that goes. It's 7 a.m. there. So it'll be a slightly better earlier, like not as early for you guys, which is good. Because the alternative was either I stream around like around 6 a.m. here, or I stream around like 6 p.m. So the 6 p.m. is far more doable. It's not the most ideal. I like my current streaming time, but we'll make do with what we have to. That aside, let me change my scene to over here. So since we're not starting with the karaoke right after, okay? I was gonna start crying. I'm like, where did my screen go? I'm like, I set it up. Okay, it's there. Okay, so it's still the same from yesterday. I'm gonna switch to the reverb karaoke mic when I start actively practicing the song. And there might be occasions where I might have to like BRB for a second to go pee or something because I drank a lot of coffee. That's another thing. I was so tired. I drank like a whole iced Americano. I got an for myself, and I'm like hyper, but also I might have to pee. Thank you for the gifted subby. Yes, that was probably from yesterday. Welcome, hello. Yes. Okay, so in the meantime, let's go edit our room on Go. Okay, right here. So also, when I launched the game, apparently the little what's that instrument called? Thing in that instrument. He grew up. He's sitting on a book now. He doesn't look very happy, I'll be honest. But he is now sitting in a book. So yeah, I don't know where the book came from either. Cute, yeah. He kind of looks. Yeah, he has a little cloud on his head too. The castanet, yes, the castanet. Thank you. So yeah, for now, while I listen to the song on my end, just so I don't get muted, I'm going to be editing the room here. And then once I furnish it a little bit more, we're gonna start karaoke practice. So if you hear me humming along, that's me like trying to adapt to the song too. Hey KJB, welcome. Okay, let's see. And once again, we admire the beautiful artwork that was completed on Skeb and has gotten me a couple Skeb appeals actually, which is my first time. So I'm like, oh my god. Yeah. Okay, wait, oops, I didn't mean to zoom in. Okay, there we go. So let's edit my room a bit because it's kind of as barren as can be. And while this is pretty accurate, let's fill it with more furniture. Though my current room right now, it is also kind of barren. I'm very tempted. I didn't bring my electric drum set because I thought there wouldn't be space. But I'm tempted to ask my family to bring over my electric drum set. Because I'm like, it would be so great to have my own space to use it. Because I used to live in a condo apartment setting. So I could never use the drum set because like the thumping of the bass would still like be reverberated through the bottom floor. But since I'm in like the first floor this time, I'm like, I can fit a drum set in here. I can. Whoa, drum set. Yeah, no, I used to play the drums. I wasn't very good, but I enjoyed it. So it was like, oh, this would be a fun hobby to get back into if I could bring the drum set back home. Not that I'm gonna put a drum set here, though this is a lot more space. Here, let's see. Edit. I didn't get to look through all the other options, so let's see what I can plop down here instead. Cause like even for my desk, right? Like I feel like there's some more I can furnish it with. Okay. So I think based on the animation, it has me typing like straightforward. But realistically, I have my keyboard kind of like tucked to the side like this because whenever I'm playing video games, when I'm playing video games, my mouse would kind of hit the keyboard. Relax, no, let it go. So I have my keyboard set to the side like this. That way, when I have the mouse, I move it like this. But if the keyboard is like too much in the middle, I end up hitting the side right here. So this is my realistic setup, though it's gonna look funny with the animation, I think. So we'll see. Ooh, I kind of wish there was a better way to rotate. Because I keep moving things on accident. Accidentally clicking things. Ooh. Okay. Let's move the mic. The mic should be relatively centered. So realistically, it is a bit to the side, so the face tracking doesn't completely, you know, break because of the mic. At least you can use this game to lay out where it to be. Exactly. I have more freedom here. Let's move the mouse up. Move this phone here to the side. And then let's tilt this a bit. So this is more realistic to my setup. Though I do have a slightly bigger table, so I'm able to fit a bit more stuff. But I think this is the largest table we have. And then here we have the cabinet, the bed. Oh, my pillow isn't centered, but that makes sense. Oh, do you guys prefer to sleep on the inner corner of a bed? Or do you guys prefer to sleep on like the outside corner? Because personally, I like sleeping on the outside. I know most people like the inner corner, but for some reason for me, I just prefer the outer side, where I could like run and get out if I have to. I sleep on a twin, so I'm always in the middle. That's a fact. I used to sleep on a twin bed as well. The inner corner, yeah, when it's like all tucked in, the walls are cord. The walls the walls are cold. I see. I prefer it cold. I feel like I get a bit too warm at times. But that's also just me. Wait, if I click this, can I change this lighting? No, wait, can I? I can get rid of it. Oh my god, I was gonna say, that thing was way too bright for me before. Okay, I got rid of the light. What's a better alternative? Oh, that's the same lighting from before. Chandelier? Nah. Let's just do a ring light. Round light. I'm okay with this one too. But the lamp is also nice. Retro lighting. Okay. This would normally be kind of centered, but there's no grid to snap it on. Or not that, like, there's no grid that I know of to snap. Oh, there is! Wait, never mind. I'm very smart. I read the thing called grid. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Do you have a light on top of your setup? There is a light. I don't use it. Yeah. I mean, if I did, perhaps tracking would be a little better, but I don't like it when it's too bright, 'cause I have to blink more. Oh, and yeah, straight up, I have my contacts on today too. Because like I just got home after I was out, so yeah, I have my contacts right now. Though that also means I'm gonna blink a lot more because my eyes get kind of dry. So it's like every few minutes I'm just like blink blink. Let's see, what can I put in these cabinets? Are there like little figures? I'm kind of skipping around to see what might be there. Drinks, tea. Is there a water bottle? I have a water bottle handy always. I guess a tumbler is a good alternative. Okay. Yeah. And then, oh, let's click the microphone. They both start with an M. Okay. Do that? No megane. Yeah, exactly. No megane mode will not be applicable. I'm sorry. I have my contacts on. Sweets. Fruits. Banana! Banana! I like how all the fruits that exist is literally just banana. Okay, let's see. It's like, do I want to make this like realistic to my room right now? Or do I want to make it like my ideal room if I had this much space? What is this? A cat figurine? Bird cage! Okay, we gotta have the bird cage here. We gotta have the bird squawking. You're low-key impressive for spending the time doing this because I gave up so fast. I would have given up Cora, but then it helps doing it on stream. The people watching is what's motivating me to do this. Though this is a lot of work. There's a lot to fill in this room. Just fill your room with bananas. Oh God. I think Megane is good. Yeah, except people like to see me blind here. So they might. Oh, I didn't mean to tilt the birdcage. They might argue otherwise. Realistically, I do have a little section to have my little pens and pencils and scissors. So we'll just put this here. Ugh. Okay, wait, let's take the grid off now. I kind of want to move the tumbler to a little more specific spot. This doesn't look that nice, but honestly, this is kind of more realistic. Like that. Okay. And in my head right now, guys, oh, not just in my head, but on the side. You guys can't hear it, but I am listening to Hero by Millie right now. So, I don't know. It was my first time hearing it yesterday. So, it's gonna be quite the learning curve for when I start trying to record the first bits of it. Hello, Valera! Welcome, welcome! Guitar! Oh my gosh, wait, is this a... What's this? MIDI pad. Ah, that's another thing I forgot to bring. I forgot to bring my MIDI pad from home. So I haven't been able to do much of that. But... realistically, it would be more here. But the tumbler is also in the way. Okay, we'll move the tumbler out here then. What's my thoughts on Hero? It's very interesting. Serious though, what game is this? It's so cute. Oh my gosh, so this is Go. You can get it on Steam. Here, if anything, let me... Not sponsored, by the way, but let me just grab the link and pin it. I only follow bottoms. Thank you for the follow. Wait, this is my first time getting a... Whatchamacallit? One of the... What do you call it? Like the meme pages to follow? Because on Twitter, I've been actually like not followed by these accounts, but I guess I'm getting followed by... I only follow bottoms. for the top, for my Twitch. So here, this is the link to the game itself. So you can, I guess you're now a bottom. I guess so. Though I guess if I just admit that I guess I'm a bottom, it kind of proves that I am a bottom? Question mark. Here, I'll have this unpinned after like a bit of time. But this is the Steam page for this game. You gotta address the allegations now. Are you a bottom or not? I don't know. Maybe? Possibly? Yes? No? Maybe? So? I don't know. You tell me. Okay, we'll put the mug here. And then... Is there any musical things? What is this? Audio interface. Okay, I have an audio interface. It's actually right behind, or it's under my monitor, because my monitor is on top of a, what's it called? Like a little shelf. So it's better for my posture. So I'm looking up rather than looking down at my monitor. I wonder if there is a little thing like that too, that I can prop this monitor up on top of. It's like an ergonomic thing. Something I learned while I was at work. But I think perhaps I might have to just add a shelf to kind of just adjust it. Let's see. Stationary. It's not a desk, but yeah, it's like if this was tiny and on my desk, and then my monitor would be resting upon it. So I don't know if there is like a shelf like that. Oh, this is kind of similar, but it's not this big. Darn. I wonder if there's like a smaller scaled like shelf I can try to use. Ooh, these shelves are huge! Do you play top or mid? Jungle or jungler? Jungle Teemo is... No, I'm not going Jungle Teemo! If I am to play, it's always Janna. Support Janna. I like going Hail of Blades or on-hit Janna. I go full-on movement speed and I weave in between the lane, and I just auto people. I just play as a nuisance. On Jana is crazy. I like being a funny nuisance. Especially after they changed their kit to scale with attack, the movement speed. I'm like full on movement speed. Jungle. Of course Silk is gonna say jungle. I can't take your role away from you. Oi, that's huge. I can't take your role away from you, Silk. Is there a smaller scale? It would be nice if there was like a desk for the desk. A little shelf for the desk. But I'm thinking there might not be one. Games. Okay, I do have my Switch on my desk. Like right here to the side. And then I want to put the interface there because it's realistic, but this interface is actually quite larger than I anticipated. But realistically, my interface is like under my monitor like this. So I guess we can add that. Oh, it would be nice if we could color customize things a bit more, but not the worst. What's the H? Oh, it's an air conditioner. Ah, I love air conditioners. So base, the fellow support player. Heck yeah! Aside from when the game forces you to play Ash, my very first character was Sivir. Or it was technically Fiora actually. It was Fiora, but the first character I started maining was Sivir. So I do play ADC. Or I will play like mage mid, which is kind of cliche, but that's, yeah, the other role I would play, if not support. Headphones? I don't really I'm wearing headphones now. So it's like something I wouldn't have on my desk. It's be something I'm always using. Oh my gosh, is that an old Nintendo system, bro? Yo, that's crazy. Look at the, it's the, shoot, what's it called? Look at the keys. Or like the controller. It's like a Nintendo, it's the one with the purple bars for the slots. I'm not old, I swear. I play moral support. Moral support is a very important role, especially for a game like League. So I mean, it makes sense. I'm a support player in Dota. Ah, Dota player. I actually have yet to ever try playing Dota, though I'm not sure if I ever will at this rate. I already play Valorant. Grandma Sora. No, I'm not a grandma! You can't say that to me, I'm not a grandma! Jiun better not be lurking here saying Harmony Sora or something like that. I will smack you upside the head. Let's see, what else? Toys! These are so cute! Okay, wait. Realistically, out of these, little sun plushie. So I do have a little bunny plush. So I don't think there's a bunny option. So, oh, it's a sea urchin! Wait, that's even cuter. I thought it was like the sun. But, oh no, don't tilt. Ooh. Okay, this way, and then turn. And then this one we can change the color. It's a sea urchin, but let's make it a little sun. Oh, that's nice. Okay, the lack of lighting is also a little hard to gauge this. So let's turn the light back on. Oh no, not auto camera. Ooh. Okay, this one is not too bright. Yeah, this one's doable. Okay, we can do this. Let's edit the room some more. Sora Batan. No! I'm not a Batan! I am not Sora Batan! You could call me, I was gonna say like One-san, but I'm not really an One-san either. But I'm definitely not like a younger sister vibe either, so just call me Sora! I'm old enough, but not that old. Talking about Bakamari! Oh my god. Sorry, I'm here just to color a Excuse-moi! Not you too, Rain! I don't have wrinkles, guys. I purposely didn't give myself wrinkles. Let me avoid the allegations. Also, when I'm editing a room, I guess I can't see Sora. That's a shame. Beds. Chairs. Okay. I think this is pretty much it for regular furnishing. It'll be more of decorations now. So let's see, for the wall. Oh, a blackboard. Wire net. Oh, for like figures. Okay. So this is not the case right now of where I'm living, but back home, I have a wall shelf that sits above my computer, and it has all 5 or 6 of my Hatsune Miku figurines. I just have a wall of Hatsune Miku figures just right above my monitor. So let's make that a reality here. Wall display. Oop, don't tilt. Like this. So this wall display is a little short. Let's do one with the actual thing. And I have a white display shelf, but I don't think the color is gonna accurately portray here. So we'll just make it like a dark wood. And then we'll move that there. And then we can move this light back. Ooh! No, not the rotato potato. Up here? Okay. I wonder if there's actual figures we can put up here instead. A clock. Oh, now I feel when I remember she's a magpie, I lose all sympathy. Those demons will suit me every... It depends on what type of magpie, okay? I haven't seen many magpies here. I don't think there's many where I live. The time I would see most magpies would be in Korea. We have these oriental magpies. They're beautiful. They're black with these like white highlights on their stomach, and they have these like iridescent bluish purple feathers that's kind of highlighted on their wings. And in Korea, they're actually seen to be good luck. So it's like, you see a magpie, you call a magpie 까치. It's like, oh, you see a 까치? It's like, oh, 복 많이 받을 거야. Like, you're gonna get a lot of like fortune. Though I know that historically, magpies are known to be very menace to society like, where they're very smart. So they're kind of what's the word? Sneaky, kind of. Yeah, I live in Australia and those okay, but in Australia, isn't everything there evil? Like, aren't all the animals out there to get you? Not just the magpies. Saw a couple at Lotte World, very whimsical. It is. Wait, Jun, you know about the time when the tree at Lotte World burned? That was like insane, like a few years back. No, the spiders are chill. So the spiders are chill, but not the magpies. Noted. Noted for the next time I go to the land down under. I like to play as a menace, Sora 5 minutes ago. Kinda, a little. Being a menace is funny. As long as, you know, no harm, no foul. Hi Sora, hope things are well. Things are well. Hello Wilson. Wilson? I like mixed Wild and Wesson, so I said Wilson. Welcome. Hope your day has been going well as well. That's a lot of well for Wild Wesson, huh? Is there any figures? I used to keep plants, but then I would have a fungus gnat issue, so then I no longer keep plants. Cause I think I overwatered the plants a bit too much for those fungus to grow, and then fungus gnats just naturally spawn. The magpies hate everyone and the spiders just chill. I'm sure there's a magpie there that won't hate everyone. If I was a magpie in Australia, I would not hate anybody. Though I probably would swoop some people once or twice just because I think it's funny. Sphere. Sphere M. Sphere L. Okay, I think historically speaking, we just have to add a random sphere. For relevance, there is none. Let's just put a little... Let's put a pink sphere here. Like that. Why not? Just add a ball. What is this? It's a wine box. Oh, it kind of just looked like a little shelf. No, every magpie in Australia is a spawn of Satan. Dang! Why would Satan choose to be a magpie though? I'm sure there are plenty of other evil spawns out there. Better alternatives. Cool. Hiccups. Yeah, let's see if there's something to put on these shelves eventually. Pets. These are animals. I thought it was just like pet-like stuff. Cause this is a... Is that... Oh, it's a cat toy. I thought it was like toothbrushes. I haven't tried learning an English song in a long time. So these Millie songs might be proving to be a challenge right now. Because as we all know, my English is very good, very professional. Haha. I say as a native English speaker. Oh, megane. Or there's sunglasses more like, but my glasses are actually like a dark brown frame. So we'll keep those colors. And then we'll put that to the bedside. Put this clock further here. There's so many different things to look at. I'm like slightly overwhelmed of like what I can do. Like here, if the room was this small, you think, oh look, a fully furnished room. And then you scroll out and you're like, wait, there's so much space. Ah! Satan wanted to choose the box jellyfish, but then the box jellyfish intimidated them, so they had to settle for the mag. I will eat the box jellyfish. I say, but no, I actually do not like eating jellyfish. And I'm not even sure if the box jellyfish is edible. I feel like it's not, right? I think it would be a little insanity if it was. What is this? Oh my gosh, I could put a refrigerator. Don't ask me what refrigerator is in Korean. I forgot. It's on the last thing on my mind right now. The squid is so cute though. I'm so tempted to put the squid. Balloons! I love balloons. Oh my god, wait, these little crystal stuff. It's so cute. Wall star cushions. I feel like this is so on brand that like I have to put this on here. Move this here. Make them yellow. Let's put it here for like color variety. And then gumball machine and clouds. Yeah. Cute, cute, cute. Ah, this is so cute. That's the one that kills you on contact. Sign me up. I kid. I am 100% kidding, guys. I am the most... I love life. Keep it that way. Magpies are cute, but after visiting Hokkaido, the Shima Enaga became... Oh my gosh, no! I've heard about the Shima Enaga. They're so cute, too. It's such a little, like, a rocket little fluff ball. I think I've said this before, and I've told Cora this, too. I have parrots. I love birds. This moment, what is the refrigerator? I said, don't ask me! Oh no! Refrigerator in Japanese. Something reizoku. Something reizoku. Let me get my hiragana keyboard up. I don't remember the full word, but I remember it's something reizoku. Reizoku. Is that how you spell it for that part of the... I don't know if that's how you spell it. Refrigerator. I wish. It's something reizoku. This is the problem. I don't remember. Sashingo was like what, 3 days ago? 2 days ago? And I don't think Rios went over refrigerators. I wasn't able to refresh. But yeah, the Shima Enaga, break it down. I'm gonna break down a refrigerator. That's what I'm breaking down. Sora caught lacking. I'm slacking a little bit, guys. A little bit. Here, okay. Refrigerator. I'll talk about my bird story after I find refrigerator. Refrigerator in Japanese. Reizoko. Eh? I think the word was something slightly different. Is this just reizoko? Eh? So I'm wrong because I put ku instead of ko. But no, I feel like Sashingo was a little... It's reizoko. Okay, wait, let me see. Obviously, I'm not gonna know the kanji, but let me look at the hiragana. Reizoko. I was close. I was very close. I'm glad. Okay, so I'm slacking, but I'm not slacking that much. But yes, context about the Shima Enaga. I used to want to be an ornithologist, which is the study of birds. So I almost went into bio just to study birds. Because I wanted to do the whole travel to foreign places, take pictures of birds, and like learn more about them. Because I grew up with parrots. So I grew up loving and learning so much about birds. And that reminds me, in KONBINI, Cora, Rios, and I were talking about like, oh, it would be nice to do some drawing streams, like practicing drawing. Because Rias and I were like, oh, we both don't. Ah, that bird is so cute. But we're like, oh, we don't know much how to draw. And then Cora was like, oh, I can try to teach you. And I was like, Cora, I'll be honest, I can't draw very well. But the one thing I know how to draw are birds. Like, that's all I drew growing up. So all I can do is draw like somewhat of a parrot. And like Cora was like, that's kind of on brand, but it's like hilarious that out of everything, I can't draw anything except for birds. And I'm like, yeah, because I grew up just with bird brain 24/7 as a kid. So the one and only thing I can draw are birds. And you know, that's also why when I was planning on my debut, the #1 requirement was it had to be something bird related. And I know some of you guys might know because I hinted at it before my concept was finalized. I was going to go into making a mourning dove because I feel like the sound of a mourning dove is so nostalgic with the cooing. But color-wise and like the kind of celestial highlight-wise, when I found this design, I was like, no, I have to go with this design and I have to be a magpie, which is also a great alternative because I grew up looking at so many magpies in Korea. I miss those burps. Wait, do you not have mourning doves where you are right now? I feel like every time I like sleep way too late or something, in the background, I just hear a whoo. And it's such a nice nostalgic sound. Delete. How does one bake a we're not baking. Huh? Ava, what question? We're not baking. No. Not anymore. Last I heard one was when I was a kid. No. I'm sure there's. I feel like mourning doves should be pretty common. I'm surprised. It's a pie. Yummy. You put it in the oven. It's not an actual pie, guys. Please, magpie pie. I'm not a baked good. I'm a bird. I am gonna cry. We are not baking me. We don't bake magpies. Put Sora in the oven. Keep me out of the oven. I will not fare well in an oven. I'll quite literally have to say farewell. If you get my drift. I make dad puns, I'm sorry. Okay, let's put a little poster here. A poster of what? We will see. Oh no, it's crooked. Put this over to the side here. Because I want to feature my friends and kind of have little things highlighting them. There's oh, it's a postcard. I want some, yes, horizontal ones too. Rose cannot be real. I'm still trying to get a handle of the song. It's like just playing over and over in my head. You guys can't hear it because I don't want the entire stream to get muted on Twitch VOD. But I lucked out that the only audio that got muted by Twitch was the apatu karaoke, which it's still like you can hear it on the YouTube VOD because I separated the audio tracks. But at least for the Twitch VOD. Look! Please let me move you. Nope. It's not moving. Ah! No rotating. Okay. The hero song, it's so interesting because it goes through like, it feels like it's going through like 3 different genres in one song. So it's hard to get a grasp. I support the notion of baking No, Ray, not you too. Baked magpie. No, we're not baking magpies. The only thing we're baking are baked goods. I like how cozy your room. See, it feels so cozy in this one corner, Wesson. But when no, stop rotating. When I scroll out though, the rest of the room is still so barren. It's like this corner. Then there's nothing on this side. Quite literally. Oh, there's a window. Oh, I didn't realize there was a little window here. Do I know? Don't bake the burb. Oh, I do. I don't know. Maybe it's... We're not baking birds. The only birds we are willing to bake are chickens and turkeys. And quail? Do people eat quail? Oh, or duck. We can bake ducks. I don't know about quails. I've only eaten quail eggs, but I don't think I've actually eaten a quail. Well, nothing a little... The seasoning isn't the problem, Nobuo. It's not the seasoning that's the issue. And we're not baking magpies. Please. Not today, not ever. Okay, let me see. I kind of want to add an image right now. Oh, edited a room 10 times. Yes, because I'm indecisive. Thank you, Steam. What are some images I have off the bat that I can use? Because I don't have too much of like KONBINI stuff saved yet. Because I was like organizing my folders and whatnot. So I'll have to like readjust it eventually. But as for now, we can do something like this. Boop. Hee hee hee. Ah, that's so cute. And then for this one, we can put... You guys are gonna like this one. I will put this one at this very corner. The things I do for you guys, okay? Oh my gosh, that artwork, oops, I misclicked. I cannot get over that one. Oops, I keep misclicking because I'm too amused. This up here. Put this in this corner. I'll zoom in on it so you guys can see it. Water break. Oh, thank you, Manpreet. I recommend adding some star anise. We're not adding star anise to baking me. Remember to consume enslaved moisture soar before going in the oven. Yeah, don't forget 2 cups of water added to the recipe before you bake. We're not baking me. But yes, more commissioned artwork. It's so pretty. And then this is shaking Sora, because there have been comments of wanting to shake me up. So this was complete. It's so Jover for me. You guys are gonna shake me up with seasonings and then put me in an oven, aren't you? Okay, so this side of the wall looks pretty cute. Yeah, pretty much, Manpreet. Exactly like that. Though I don't have it like set up in that sense because I'm not gonna encourage the behavior any more than I already have. Okay. Oh wait, it says the Chokokuro, his name Chokokuro. That he's a child now, a cheeky little rascal with a mischievous streak. The tiny cloud above its head stores static electricity. Touch it and zap. Curious about everything, it often meddles with the world around it, and occasionally gets schooled by stray cats. Keep working as you guide its playful energy towards a brighter future. Ah, that's so cute. I love that. Brighter future. Ah! Some roasted garlic and I love garlic. But first and foremost, we are not baking me. Oh wait, is the game audio sound working for you guys? I sure hope so. Wait, how do I test this? Oh, I guess I could be playing this song right now because it's not like I'm doing anything else. Wait, no, it's not. This audio is not working. I know it's not working. Wait, I know I just asked if it's working, but I know it's not working. Un momento. Oh, wrong thing. Here. Because while I get to listen to the song, it would be nice for you guys to have some sort of background sound. So we're gonna do this, which I presume is royalty free, I hope. I still don't understand why street food vendors don't sell straight up fried garlic. Probably because of public opinion. I mean, like, dude, for example, if I could bring kimchi everywhere for like lunch, because I have like kimchi with everything, I would. But it's also like, I have to be considerate that, dude, people, it might not be the best smelling like food. Though I guess nowadays kimchi is a little bit more mainstream. However, yeah, it really depends. Like to me, the smell of garlic and the smell of like kimchi and stuff, it's a great smell. But it is a strong smell, I guess, regardless of whether it's a good or bad smell. Have you ever driven, I'm not sure how many of you guys been to California, but quite literally, if you drive through Gilroy, where there's a lot of garlic farms, it is so nice. Because like everything smells like garlic. It smells like you're having garlic fries like through the entirety of like driving through Gilroy. Highly recommend if you're a garlic enjoyer. It'd be like that. I bring fish sauce with me everywhere I go. Exactly, exactly. Just like that, world class. I'm the same way. Kimchi needs to be in a clean environment. Garlic bread. Ah, yeah. Garlic is so based. Plus, it has a lot of good, like, healthy, like, healing, not healing properties per se, but it's good for you. It's a good food for you. I'm a garlic enjoyer. Heck yeah. Garlic enjoyers. Though if I recall, I feel like garlic is, like, poisonous to some animals, if I remember correctly, but I'm not too sure. Man, I love garlic. Me too. I love garlic. Garlic is like a #1 must. For me, it would be like pasta with Italian parsley, but fresh Italian parsley, because fresh Italian parsley has that like little sharp bite, and then that plus the music got so intense in my head while I'm like enthusiastically like ramping up about like certain herbs. Ooh, damn, that makes me want garlic mag. You wouldn't put garlic in a pie. FYI. We're not talking about savory pies, okay? I know that chicken pot pie and stuff exists, but not happening. Having some nice garlic bread really hits the spot. It does! Back when I was in uni, when the dining commons would have garlic bread, it's like, heck yeah, sign me up. Munch, munch, munch. Garlic pie. I'm not sure about as a pie. I would like garlic on its own, but I'm not sure if it would be too suitable in a pie format. But you won't know until you try it, right? Not that I'm really a good baker or anything like that. I do just a little bit of cooking. But even then, it's not like enough cooking to be like, I can totally teach you guys how to cook. It's like, I cook enough to survive. Ooh, a trash can. Okay, realistically, I actually have a trash can under my desk. Just like this, out of the way. And then, I don't have a cuckoo clock. Or cuckoo clock. Cuckoo clock. But let's keep one just because it's nice. I already have a clock on that side of the wall, so we'll keep it on this side of the wall just to add some more variety to the overall room. First ingredient, a magazine? Zashi. Zashi is magazine in Japanese. Oh my god, you don't know how much I see garlic confit. Garlic confit, like when it's baked in the oil and then they squeeze out the garlic. Ah! I have so much cooking stuff on my feet as well. And it's like, I would if I had the motivation to, but all the cooking stuff. It probably doesn't help that my mom is a fantastic chef. Like my mother, she makes amazing stuff. As well as the fact that I grew up watching Iron Chef because my parents didn't pay for cable. So it was quite literally all the free channels. So it was just Iron Chef 24/7. Okay, driving test. Oh my gosh, Rain, good luck on your driving test. Wow, I hope you pass. But even if you don't, like, I mean, you can always take it again. But, you know, it's always stressful. Any test is stressful. So good luck. I hope you got this. Yay! I wish I didn't have cookie stuff on my page. Facts. I get so hungry at night. That's the problem. At night is when you doom scroll. But when you're doom scrolling and all that shows up is food, then it's just game over. Cooking streams? No, I cannot cook. I swear. I cook enough to survive. It was like $100 to take the time. What? It feels like they're banking on people to fail then, because think of all the money that comes in from all the retests, because a lot of people need to learn how to drive, right? Because some places driving is a necessity. Hiya. Yes, but she cooks a mat. Isn't that like cannibalism? If I am to like cook myself? That's like... That's so morally weird. Or just wrong. I don't think I can do that, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna put a DS here. Because, oops, not two. Though I do have my 3DS and my DS Lite. And they both still work, FYI. Wait, I can adjust what's on the screen too. Okay, I don't have like game images. But if I did have a game image, I could put like Animal Crossing on there. Ooh, no dresser, sorry. I didn't mean to rotate you. Okay, there we go. Those are for like smaller objects. Is there any other decorum I would add? I could write my name out. More artwork, posters, photos. Or books. But I don't really have books. The only books I have are like Japanese books, honestly. No, it's only cannibalism if I eat it. Oh, so it's morally okay to cook myself, but not morally okay to eat myself. Alright. Where are the boundaries on that? I remember taking a driving test. Day 2, I was going 4th gear on a busy downslope road. That's scary. I don't know. Slopes scare me because it just naturally accelerates and it's like, I feel like I lose more control. So I'm just apologizing to the magpie throughout the entire stream while cooking it for I'm not cooking a magpie. Nor am I catching a magpie. I feel like it would be illegal. I don't know. I don't know the rules on like hunting, but like I feel like magpies are not on that list. I hope they're not on that list. Though I guess we'll never know. Oh, are these little figures? What's this? Can badge. Plates. Capsule. I can have a gacha machine in my room. Not that I have one, but I could. I was so locked in that everything was so slow. That's a mood. No, yeah, for my driving test, I had to make a right turn at a stoplight. And then there was a bicycle that ran that stoplight. So it's like, while it was my right of way, obviously I stopped because there's an incoming bike. But I was like, oh my god, if I got dinged, or like if I made a mistake there from the stress. Because my driving instructor, she was just telling me, oh, Sora, I just got a call from my previous student right before you. And they had just taken their test and they failed. And I'm like, I'm about to take my test in 20 minutes and you're telling me that one of your students failed. I feel so motivated and enthusiastic now. Panic. I was so locked. Yeah, oh man, it is. You looked it up? You actually Googled? I swear. That means people have asked a question that is written into law that you cannot. Okay, we're gonna put these cat stuffies because there's no Hatsune Miku dolls. But because of that, we're gonna make them bright aqua blue to represent Hatsune Miku. And then we're gonna add this stuffy as well, which will be another variation of Hatsune Miku. Let's do it like a greener Hatsune Miku. My Hatsune Miku alternatives. Adding little stuffies instead. The pressure lol. It's not illegal if you're... I don't think that's how the law works, Ava. Just think of it as KFC. No! I don't have a response to that except for just no. Ah, there's figure boxes. Okay, we're gonna put a figure box here. Because I do have a Hatsune Miku Nendroid. So we're gonna add that. And then this one, keychain. The only keychains I have are Suisei merch. Which I think is absolutely based and no one can tell me otherwise. The most merch I have for anything is either Hatsune Miku or Suisei. So, that's clearly how the law... I have no comment. Even in school, we were secretly taught how to cheat properly without kidding. That's wild. Stellar, please? Okay, well, okay, there's only some, the thing, I've said this before, my issue with right now, Suisei songs is that I listen to them a lot, but I don't learn how to sing them because I can never do it justice. So I feel self-conscious whenever I have to sing like a Suisei song. So then I just don't. But I guess since it was redeemed, here, let me pull up the Suisei song Stellar. Do I remember how it goes? I'm scared. Suisei is such a admiration, like an inspiration and idol to me. I might have to just skip to like the chorus or something. Let me take a look. Romaji lyrics. I can't believe you would pick Stellar though. Ah! I think a decent chunk of my animation collection is One Piece. Ah, based. One Piece is also a based series. I'd just be delusional and say, nah, I'd win. Nah, I'd win. I'll be fine. Oh god. Let me see. Ah. Oh, this song is such a good song. But I've literally never tried singing this before, so I don't know. Let me see. So okay. I'm like practicing a bit. So oh my god. Oh, I don't know about this one. Oh, you got the. I don't know. Oh my gosh, Hoshi Suirano. Gaslight yourself that you're eligible to sing a Suisa song. I don't know. Hoshimachi Suirano. Please, I wish. Wait, here. Let me like AFK onto this screen so there's like a little more going on. But I don't know. This song is such a good song. I don't know. Oh, wrong part of the lyrics. Like, I'm getting lost at the lyric. Oh god. I can't get the timing either. So I'll be honest, the one song that I listen to the most would probably be Template. Though I say this as if I can sing it, but I can't sing that one either. It's all like a learning thing. Owl? June's, oh, she's doing the fusion dance. You sing it like you are in the shower because every singer sings in the shower. Not in Japanese, especially if I've never learned it. Okay, Nobuo, let me get out a pencil and a pen, and I'm gonna write down, quite literally, pen works? Yes. I'm gonna write down, stellar, and I will learn it for the next karaoke, because I will 100% not be able to do it justice right now, but I'll keep that in mind. So, I mean, Suisei is too much of a goddess. I don't know. It's like a goddess cannot be imitated. It cannot. All it does is she inspires me so much. I get like huge imposter syndrome if I have to sing like a song by Suisei. It will be kept noted for the next time, 100%. Okay, let me turn back on. You understand? I understand. 100%. Okay, if anything, let's switch to Fly My Wings. I'll be playing that passively to myself, and then we can kind of try to adopt learning that song as well. That is how I feel about Toa. I love Toa. Toa's voice is so good too. When I went to Korea, there was a pop-up Hololive fan thing, and I went to the cafe, and it was so funny because I was quite literally the only girl in the line. Because oh wait, no, okay, I have to tell this story. This story was so fun. I have to pause the music 'cause I have to think. Okay, so I was in Korea. It was 2024 summer. I was in Korea. It was where I got COVID for the first time as well. But I went to a cafe because it was doing a Hololive pop-up. And it was an area doing a lot of different collabs and pop-ups. So it was right next to another cafe pop-up that was doing another collab. So in this one area right next door to each other, there were two pop-up collabs going on. One was the Hololive collab. So there were like Toa and her gen mates, like Amane and stuff like that. So I went because I wanted Toa merch. And there was a whole shrine full of Suisei stuff too. So I took pictures and everything. I loved it. But the next door like collab thing was a Bungo Stray Dogs. So I see people cosplaying as Bungo Stray Dogs right next door. And because we were waiting in line to get into the cafe itself, because it was right before it opened, there was two long lines for both entrances to the different cafes. And the Bungo Stray Dogs was all women. All these beautiful ladies that were all just waiting in line. And then in the Hololive line, it was all these men just waiting in the line as well. And I was just standing there by myself thinking, I feel like I'm in the wrong line. Because I'm quite literally the only, like, woman here. But I need to see what's here. I need to see Toa. I need to see Suisei. So yeah, that was that event in Korea. Though it was it was so interesting seeing how like different the audience space was. Sora reaching Jiun levels of Sui Glaze base. 100%. I agree. I am such a Suisei fan. It's not even funny. When some friends were like going to Japan and they're like, "Hey Sora, what can we get you?" I'm like, "Suisei." And they're like, "Okay, yeah, I'll keep an eye out for Suisei merch." I'm like, no. I didn't say Suisei merch. I said Suisei. To which I think they all got a little concerned for me, but it's just how I feel. I went to a Hollow HQ. That's so cool! Oh my gosh, I envy. I wish I could have gone as well. Bungo Stray Dogs, haven't heard that title in a while. It's such a good series too. I love Suisei so much. Only reason I'm alive. On God, for real. I mean, Oshi is Oshi. Oshi is Oshi, but Kamioshi is Kamioshi, right? PogChamp lurk. Hello, thank you, Sneaky Crit. Welcome back. Thank you for the lurk. Oh my gosh, it's actually being used. My commands are being used. Not saying they have to be used, but it's always nice to see, like, you know, just a little bit of the things I've kind of set up. If they're being used, it's like, yay, I set it up for a reason. But yes, okay, that's enough Suisei glazing as of this current moment. Let's turn on the Fly My Wings again in the background. And then we're gonna have to furnish the rest of this room too, because it is still quite barren. It's just this corner. Though, specifically, I probably will be like, if I do studying stuff, it'll be lurking at this kind of POV regardless. But, might as well decorate the rest of the room, just because I can. Because there is a lot of options to plop down different props. So let's see what else there is. Stationery, art tools. These are so cute. I know I put like a stationery cup, but actually instead of a cup, it is more of a tray. So let me put that away and let's put this. Isn't that enough? Still trying to learn this song too. Okay. And then music. Right, the guitars. I already put down other stuff. Oh, there's a whole DJ controller. Instrument cable. Yeah, we got a good chunk of those too. Sports. Sports! I wouldn't keep my skateboard indoors, but let me put my skateboard here. Because I do have a skateboard. I would ride skateboard and the... what's it called? It's that board that has that hinge in the middle. And you wave the two sides, like alternatively to move around. I forgot the name for that. But that's another board I would ride. I explained this how back in high school I was like an edgy kid. So I was like that edgy tomboy kid wearing like all dark clothing and like after school I just skateboard around campus even though you're not really supposed to. OMG, speaking of cup, yesterday I opened a bottle that looked like gin. I poured it on a cup, it had a strong smell. Turned out it wasn't gin, it was paint thinner. Did you pour it out thinking it was gin because you wanted to drink gin? But also, why was a paint thinner cup not labeled? Because paint thinner, I'm pretty sure is very toxic, no? Ripstick. Yes, it was a ripstick! Yes, that's what I used to ride around as well. Yeah, the ripstick. Okay, let's have it lean. Can I have it lean or is it like on a stand? It's standing on its own, so let's just put it along the wall to imitate as if it's leaning. And then my board is very boring. It's just like a dark color. But since we do have artwork, we might as well put something nice. Oh, the music started auto-playing to Kaiju. Oopsies. By Sakanaction. It had no labels, so my brain automatically thought, ooh, I'm very relieved that you smelled it first and like you recognized it was paint thinner. Because I'm hoping you recognized it was paint thinner before you drink. I haven't heard that in so long. Yeah, I haven't seen people using the ripstick in a very long time. I wonder if they're still being made. I have an excellent sense of smell for alkies, like alkies, like alcohol. Huh. You know what I can do for here? I can put my original design image. Oh, it's like a board though. But because it's a transparent background, it doesn't look as nice. Maybe I'll put the one that Anomaly Colon posted, just because it has a little display behind it. Isn't that enough? Isn't that enough? Yeah, a darker looking board is better. Though I do think the design is a bit too complex for a board. Realistically, we wouldn't have that detailed of a board, I think. At least for me personally. Ava drinks a lot, lol. I'm the opposite. I'm surprised. Are you good with your liquor then? I think most companies are going e-scooter, e-bikes, and but this one, you exercise more, and it's fun. Every time I go for a walk around 3 a.m., sometimes I'll smell a brandy in the environment and identify what kind of brand it is. Dang! You must have a lot of experience with alcohol then, to be able to identify the exact one. Here, maybe? I'm trying to think what would be a good image here. I'm still trying to find an image for this. Maybe I just put my logo. Oh, psst. I just put the wing part of my logo. The logo is too horizontal. Nar. Perhaps I can put an emote, low-key. Maybe I just do something like... something like this. Oh no, it's only part of it! Okay, it's okay. We'll find a good alternative image in a bit. Let me make sure the song is set on loop. It is. Okay, I'm still feeling like heart palpitations from when I drank the Americano, because it's only been like 2 hours. So the caffeine is still kind of running rampant, but it is what it is. I made the decision to drink coffee, and here it is to slap me. I guess in the meantime, we can see... I really like this artwork that Melina made. I'm gonna do this for now. Or maybe we could just highlight the wing. I want my face in there. Yeah, my face. Okay, let's see what else. I'm going with my liquor. I never argue with it. Arguing with your liquor? She's always talking in Bun's chat at night when she's drunk. Ah, I see. Rotate the image. So I don't think I can rotate it within the game. So I'll have to rotate it alternatively, like my logo, which is a good option actually. I might just do that off stream. I'm gonna make some coffee. If I spot an alcohol, add some. Isn't there like a coffee liquor thing that exists where you use like a specific coffee cream thing with alcohol? I forget the name of it. I've only heard of it, but I'm not very good with alcohol or fond of it either, so I'm quite the opposite end of that. Let's see. Teacup, dishes, bananas, dried foods. Maybe I could put, I would do like more sweets or candy, but these are like open cooked food, and I wouldn't really have open food just lingering around. I feel like I already put a lot of the alternative stuff here. I don't really know what else I can fill the room with quite yet. Unless I just throw a bunch of boxes in there just for the heck of it. I will say I anticipated there being a few more items to randomly plop down. But I think eventually over time there may be more. What is this? Sunfish pot. They call it a pot, but it's a fish bowl. Fish! Oh my god, I love the sunfish. Look at it, it's so cute. Oh my god. That's so adorable. I used to keep fish when I was younger. But the fish would be on a table. So actually, let's put this to the side. So then we can add like a side table for the fish. Tabletop. Shelf. It'll be more of a shelf, I guess. Or like a singular coffee table. Oh, that's a big table. I was thinking something a little on the smaller end. A Rococo table. Animal Crossing vibes. This is also a larger table than I anticipated. Desk. Maybe tabletop. I mean, at least with a smaller tabletop, I could also add some more stuff. Oh, wait, desktop rack. Wait, there is a rack. Oh, shoot, I didn't notice. Okay. Wait, this makes things so much easier for me. Let me just angle the camera a bit better. Large, medium. Okay. So I have a black desktop rack. So let's make that the darkest color we can. Magpie will swoop in and eat the... I don't think magpies eat... I don't know what magpies eat, actually. I hope they don't eat fish. I don't know if they're carnivores or omnivores. I don't know anything about magpies except for, like, the cultural meaning and, like, that I like them. But yeah, this is similar... This is similar to my setup. I have a little bit of a wider little desk table, but I have that. Like a monitor stand. Yeah. Okay, wait. Okay, I have to like rethink this whole table situation. Put the monitor down here. Put both monitors down here, actually. I have to rethink how I'm gonna readjust this desk now that I finally scrolled through all the options and found that. Cause, yeah, I have like a monitor stand. So I can use... This one's a little tall. It's a shelf box though. I want a wide one, but this is a bit too wide. Ooh! That one got wider. This one is too tiny, but it's tall. Probably the most... Ooh, wrong thing. Optimal one is probably this one. Though this one sticks out a bit more than I thought. Though I guess I could just crop it in here. Why not, right? Nothing's stopping me from cropping it short and letting the wall clip it instead. So we'll do that. And then put this back here. And then... Oh, will the interface fit? I think the interface might be a bit too thickums. Oh, I think actually it might fit. Here, let me get the interface to be perfectly still and not rotated. And it might actually be flush with the desk thing. Audio. Where is the interface? It's not under audio, which is ironic. Music. It's under music though. Audio and music. That's a little confusing, huh? Okay, it fits quite literally flush. This isn't exactly my realistic setup, but this will work. Okay, solid. I'm glad that there was actually that option. Wait, that's so nice. Okay, and then this will be like to the side here. And then my mouse further down. And then the microphone. Oh, I didn't mean to rotate it. Do not rotate. Okay. Oops, more to the side. And then we'll keep that there. And then let's get the second monitor up. Oh, I guess I never changed the color of the monitor here either. This is also a black monitor. And then there. Rotate it a bit. Oop, not that much. And then clip it there. Put this here. Ah! The desk is coming together and I'm happy about it. Might as well put this right under here. And then the tool stand. Realistically, it would be kind of in between the two monitors. I guess we have to move this smartphone to cover up that little cabinet. Though I have it so my desk raised thing, the cabinet is actually, I can pull it out. That's how I grabbed the pencil earlier. Because who would block a cabinet door? Because you need to open it. But it's okay, this is a game. It doesn't have to be like exactly what I would do. Actually, let's move the monitor a bit up. Oh! The MIDI pad actually like stayed flush on top of it. That's nice. And move the tumbler out. There we go. And then let's move this shelf up now, just because the monitor went up. Hey! Ah, it's looking so cute! Solid. I don't want to move this down. I keep having trouble moving that specific wall decorum. And I will save real quick, just so we can make sure we don't lose progress. And yeah. This is looking so cute! Ah! I'm loving it. Okay. Oh, right, the fishbowl. I forgot the fishbowl is still just lying down here. Let's find the table thing again. Okay. This song is a little easier than Hero. What is this? It's a pole? What's a pole rack for? Kind of looks like pretty bad stairs. See Sushi, hello! OMG! Yes, yes, hello! Are you enticed by the fish? Is that why you're here? Cause I'm oh, you recognize them? Yeah, I'm learning the song, the Millie song. I thought you appeared because of the fish. And you have sushi in your name. For the neko. Ah! Okay, that makes sense. It was under shelf, so I was like, really? Who would use this? But I guess it will make sense. It's like a cat tower. Let's see. What else? We need a miniature table. Or wait, we could put it on a box, technically. Nah, let's give it a little. Oh, this shelf is too tiny. It's either too small or too big. It's okay. We'll manage. This table. This is a little bit smaller. So we'll put this table over to the side here. Let's give the fish ample sunlight. I say as it rains, but when it's not raining, we'll give the fish ample sunlight. I like the sea and I like sushi, so that's the name. If you have an authentic chance to try authentic Japanese shutoro or otoro, it will change your life. I'm down for a life change, especially when it involves good food. Food is one of life's greatest pleasures. And I say this as someone whose grandfather, he passed away due to lung cancer, and it was from smoking. But one of the symptoms that rose as he was, when he was still alive, was that he lost his sense of taste. And that took away so much of the joy in life. And it's like one of those senses where you don't realize how important it is until it's gone. And that specifically, like, it affected him a lot. So I mean, I learned to appreciate food from a young age, but especially for his sake too, because that sense of taste is so important. And I love good food. Especially sushi. Oh my gosh, sushi is delicious. Okay, I'm gonna add a suitcase just because I do have one in case of travel. I'm gonna just add some more things. Oh, you can add stuff to the windowsill. Wait, that's sick. What would I put here? Okay, wait, let me also get some water because I'm feeling a caffeine headache coming up. The chain I go to the most in Japan is Kura Sushi. I'll be honest. I was told that the Kura Sushi in Japan is so much better, but personally, I just went to any other revolving sushi, but I mean the sushi over there is already gonna be 1,000 times better than America. So I want to go to more omakase. Yeah, the omakases are really nice too. I'm back. I didn't spot any alki, and the ice is not real snake. It's not the real snake. Snake? The ice isn't. I hope you got coffee with ice, like iced coffee, not lukewarm coffee this time. And if there's no ice, you get hot coffee instead. Let's see. Yeah, because there's a lot of like small little decor I could like decorate the walls and stuff with, but not as much like bigger items. What's this? A wig. Ah, a wig little stand. Ah, wrong part of the song. Western style. I don't have a Western style door. I have like a white door. Let's replace that. Can I... Ooh, like this. Oh, I do have a Western style door, it's just white. Oh, I could change the floor too. Okay, my floor is like a dark... Oh, that's mud. It's like a dark wood. Is there like a wood pattern? Ah, there is. It's like a darker wood. Isn't that enough? Isn't that enough? Isn't that enough? Oh, it's not solid. Ah, having a hot coffee. Yes, hot coffee. And remember how you sip coffee? You just sip it in bits. You don't you don't dunk the whole thing in your mouth. And my walls are actually bright red, but I don't think a bright red wall would look quite good here, because this is how my walls look right now. But it's kind of a lot, so we're gonna make it like a little pastel purple off-white, my signature color. For me, it's not sushi but ramen. I can go most because sushi can get expensive. Cause I like an order price. You ordered a good sushi. That's what it is. Okay. I think actually... I'm gonna add a plant to the windowsill just because I can. Is this a calla lily? Donut vase with calla lilies. Cute, cute, cute. Marimo. Hanging vine here. Let's add a little flower here. I like red. I like the color red. So we're gonna add a bright red flower. And then aside from that, we added all the clocks, plants. Realistically, it would be good to have a rug. I don't have any rugs right now in my room, so it makes the reverberation really, really reverberating. Though having rugs would be really good for dampening that sound. But I'm too lazy to order a rug, and they're like heavy to lug around, so it is what it is. That deep red? Yeah, no, my walls are that deep red. I like it, personally, because I like the color red. But it doesn't fit with the rest of the room's aesthetic, so I gotta change it. And then let's add curtains here too. If I add a window, oh, it's an art shelf. I was thinking if I add windows, like it will add another window. Does it not? Oh, I guess it's not registering this as a window per se. So I'm trying to drag it, but it's not quite working. Okay. I guess in hindsight, I could have chose a smaller room, but I already made the most what I could with this, so I'm not gonna like start over. I thought you were gonna say it used to be white. Huh? I mean, maybe. I'm not sure. All I know is right now it is like a dark, bright red. That is fair. I also love them katsu places, especially the ones that give you the really big pieces. Yeah, katsu. Kare and katsu and soba and yakisoba and okonomiyaki and takoyaki and dango and I love I love food. Can't get enough of food. It never ends. Just everything Japanese food. For real. And natto. Oh my gosh. I live off of natto right now because I'm too lazy to cook. I just have rice and natto 24/7. Oh, that and umeboshi. And I love shiso. I love shiso paste and the shiso leaf. Shiso leaf is so expensive in America though. It's so much cheaper in Korea or in Japan. 'Tis a shame. Okay, I think after the song ends, I'm gonna switch songs and then we can start with the learning process. There we go. If anything, let me change the poses. Pose. Because I think the current resting one is reading a book. So let's change that. Oh, that's like sitting on the floor, I think. Let's do... I want to do the pose where both hands are under the chin. Okay. We'll do that. Yay! It's so much more furnished and clean now. Okay. The song ended. And now especially with the terrace. For real! Okay, wait. Give me one quick second. I'm gonna actually switch to my BRB screen because I need to go empty something called a bladder. And once I empty the bladder, I'll come back because we'll start with the learning stuff. So then I can actually change my screen to the karaoke thing too. So I will be back in like one quick second. Give me like un momento. Hello, I am back, and I am on this screen now, as you can see, or hear probably, assuming that the audio is still working properly. In terms of like the reverb stuff. Let me catch up. Speaking of katsu, every time I visit Japan, I must go to that one katsuya chain in Akihabara. Just for the old time's sake and order katsu kare. That sounds so good! Oh my gosh, I'm getting hungry. I quite literally had like a small egg sandwich today and I'm like, food. Hyperfixate on food. We love our katsu kare. Welcome back. Thank you. I was on my phone, as most people do when they go to the bathroom, and like I saw that whatchamacallit. I saw World Class. I noticed you put something in the Discord in which you were recommending a song, I believe. And the one you recommended, a Kim Jong-kook song, like literally, even without listening to it, right? Just looking at the title, I'm like, 머리부터 발끝까지는 사랑스러워. 사랑스러워. I'm like, oh my god, this song is such a classic. I forget the last part. It's just literally 사랑해. I think it might be where it's just like I love you, but it's so good. Oh my gosh, that's such a classic. Kim Jong-kook, we love Kim Jong-kook. He's such a great singer and he's such an impressive individual. But yeah, I was like, oh my god, what a recommendation. Okay. So for today, here, actually, let me change my perspective a bit. You guys tell me what perspective you guys like. And then we'll start with the learning thing. So do we want a more like, because I feel like a perspective like this, while you see more of the monitor, you don't see more of me, which kind of blows, you know? So it would be nice to either go like this, I think, camera angle wise, or even like more just like, but the problem with this, right, is that the room is still so empty. I feel like you don't see much more else. So I feel like maybe like this would be a good compromise. Go Sora is kind of hitting that JoJo pose. Yeah, she's been hitting that JoJo pose for like, what, an hour and a half now? So I feel like this might be a good alternative. So you guys let me know what you think. Whether you want to see more of like this side. Because the desk is also very nice, right? For what it is. Unless it's, you know, one of those things where I don't have to necessarily be facing the desk. I could move the chair over and tilt me instead. So like, for example, I'm gonna go like this. Like, who says I'm sitting completely flush to the chair? Go like this, right? Actually, this could work, huh? It looks like I'm hosting like some radio show. She's aura farming. What does it mean to farm aura? Like, I know people say like, oh, they have so much aura, or they lost aura points, but like, what does that really mean? Like, aura farming? Discord. Yes, that is our KONBINI Discord. It's where you can see updates to my YouTube shorts and other updates, like if I change schedules. Like, it's a little more regular, and you can see how some of our other members yap. Maybe we could put this like here. But it's like, it's a wireless wireless mic anyways. So this will be sufficient. I'd like to believe. Move the chair in the middle of the room, face the middle of the room. So you want me to be in the middle of the room facing the sun and it quite literally just be, but then I kind of want the microphone to be there because like we're doing a little bit of a karaoke slash singing practice. But I do want Sora to be facing a bit more towards us. So not completely. How about that? This looks nice. I think this is quite nice. Okay. Can I move this little guy? Can you go this way? I want you to be in the camera frame. Where are you going? No, little guy. Chokokuro. Please. I know you have a mind of your own, but I highly recommend you get in the frame just for cute purposes. How to explain aura farming to Sora? That's how you aura? I'm lost. I think I missed the chat to which point was the R of farming. It's fawning. What's fawning? I know what it means to fawn over someone, but album. Oh, so you can take pictures. Auto camera. Camera poses. Oh, that's nice. Oh, and the zoom. Oh wait, that was already in my scroll wheel. Whoops. Okay, an avatar. I can hide him. He goes away. No, come back. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Okay, time of day. Let's see. Let's do automatic. Let's have the scenery actually change around, and we'll put it back to a sunny day. And then not Gen Z enough to understand. Yeah, I'm like borderline Gen Z and not, right? So it's like sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. Sometimes people think I'm younger, and sometimes people think I'm far older. It's just there's no in between. Let's turn the lights. I like the lights on for this one, even though depending on the lighting, I think I glow far more than I anticipated, just because I'm such a like pale color in comparison. But regardless, how do I make Chokokuro interact with something else? Because I want Chokokuro in the frame, but he's kind of just hovering around in the middle. I can pet him, I think. Eh? There's a little hand grab. Oh, this way. Yes, good job. Go, Chokokuro, go. No, 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 turn around. To the right, to the right. No, 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 no. Oh, this way. Yeah, yeah, come on, Chokokuro. You got this. Forward. Eh. I think he has a mind of his own. That's fine. It's okay. We'll get some work done in the meantime. Let's do that. And then, actually, let's turn off the light. And then we'll have to turn this off because we're gonna go based on the music. So, oh, I should have probably done that in advance, huh? Downloading the music. But I can do it now. So first off, we're gonna go with Hero, which I think is more difficult of a song compared to Fly My Wings. Just because there's so much more fluctuation in the song itself. So let's see how that goes. It's hard to explain because it's something you do. It's just kind of like standing there and getting cool points. It's like auto farming cool points. Is it like those automatic clicker games? Okay, so while we do this, a little lower. Okay, nice. Actually, I kind of want to move the bird. I think the bird is a bit too in the way, somewhat. So let's move you. No, not rotate you. No, stop no, I don't mean to rotate you. I'm sorry. Okay. Nope, no rotating, potatoing. Okay. Move it a little outwards. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to. Go, Chokokuro, go! Okay. There we go. And then, boop. Pomodoro, turn that on. And then download both songs. Kind of comes naturally. What's that one Selena Gomez song? It comes naturally. Something is naturally. I forgot what the song was. Selena Gomez, naturally. It comes naturally, or something like that. How does it go? And I'm gonna listen to it. Oh, wait, let me see. Express yourself. It's all your own, and I can tell it comes naturally. It comes naturally. That kind of naturally. Do you know Madara Uchiha? Noah, is that sounds like a Naruto character. Oh, because it is a Naruto character. I know of it, but I never really was into Naruto, so not explicitly. Hero Millie lyrics. Okay, this song is gonna be a woozy, and I know that already from the start. Yeah, Lamau. It's because it's the last name, Uchiha. I was like, isn't that like a character in Naruto? Let me see. Doo doo doo. So we're gonna listen through it once first, and then we'll go from there. Just for those who aren't familiar with the song as well. So I'm gonna just like interrupt while the song keeps playing. But like, see, this is what I mean by this song is so interesting. There's so many parts, like moving parts, that are so different. Like it gets from like hyper happy to kind of intense. And then like back to like that slow move. So I'm like getting a grasp of this song, it's something different because it feels like multiple songs in one. It's a descent and in the middle it tries to climb back up. Exactly. And it's like the slow climb back. Oh, Hasora, hello! How did the interviews go? It went good, I think. I hope. Time will only tell. I actually like the first part the most when it loops in the game, but yeah, it's actually wait, what? When listening to it out of the game, because the transition seems like it switched songs. Yeah, no, definitely. I will say, after listening to this for a bit, my favorite part is um this part. You know, it's like pretty nice and upbeat. And this part is also pretty interesting. I also really like this part. Excitement that I feel, excitement that I feel. Turn them to the shelf. I understand. Heroes cannot be real. Oh, so it like cannot be real. It goes down and up. When my intuition is to go up and then down because it's structurally also very unique. So this song is it's so interesting, but it's also like a difficult song to get a grasp of, which makes it all the more fun, honestly. The last part is when she accepted it. The part is the realization. Yeah, so based on the lyrics too. So the lyrics, right? It goes from we're swaying on a horseback, hills are green, the birdies sing. It's so happy, right? You know? The world you show me broaden my horizon, forever my hero. I am your biggest fan. It's like, whoa, you know? It's like how we feel towards our Oshis, right? And then it's so much fun leaving reality behind. But then it kind of climbs, right? It goes, I fall down the horseback, crippled legs, it starts to rain, showing me it's all fake. And then from the green hills and the birdies, it goes, hills are painted, birdies are robotic, the roses are made of clay. So it's like that brutal realization of the reality and how it's not exactly what you had thought. How much better it was to not live in that reality. And it goes from that to heroes cannot be real. I wasn't who I am. I don't know who I am. And then it kind of goes into a little bit more of an acceptance, honestly, where it's a bit of both, you know? Successful or not, I am who I am. I am my biggest fan. I am my enemy and my friend. Because just because you are who you are doesn't mean you're stuck in one box and that you're assigned to one label. That's the complexity of being human. You're gonna be many different parts. And these are parts that can change too, right? Like for me, I consider myself to be, you know, a streamer, a person, a daughter. Like I can be all of those things at once. But that can change, right? Perhaps someday in the future, I become a student. Maybe I go back to school. And it's like there's so many different moving parts in realizing that self about your. I'm like too excited to explain, so I'm like stumbling over my words. So it's like, you know, that self-realization, but also noticing that that will come over time and always be changing too, because that's what it means to be human. You're always growing, you're always changing, and you're always adapting more. So this song is very, very like deep. Like not just in the music and the notes that were picked, but the lyrics too. Like all of it is very complex and well thought out. So it's a very impressive song. Make her play Limbus to understand. Let's just say I re-rolled a lot for Limbus Company back when it first came out. Snap back to reality. Oh, there's Go Gravity. We sneak, knees weak, we sneak. Did I just say we sneak? Knees weak, arms spaghetti, mucho spaghetti arms. Oh wait, I forget Sora doesn't know Eminem. Yeah, sorry. I'm not hip with the kids. Hero is an aura farming song. Aura farming song, I see. So is that cool of a song, I presume, hence the aura farming. Okay, let's see. Now we're gonna try to figure out the actual lyrics along with the song, but it's all going to be still a lot of a learning curve. Let's see how this goes. You need to be spending more time on that Skibbity TikTok. I probably spend more time uploading on Skibbity TikTok than actually using Skibbity TikTok. So I don't get the trends either. Okay, let's lower it by a little. Hills are green and the birdies sing. Roses are pink, dreams I never had. I'm so happy, happy to just be part of your story. After you I follow, after you I follow. The world you show me broaden my horizon. Forever my hero, forever my hero. Your biggest fan, I am your biggest fan. Okay. Oh, you were dissecting the lyrics. Exactly. Is that what you mean by oral farming? Reality behind. Oh, that's an interesting way to express the words there. The first part of the song, when the fight starts, I knew I'm in for a banger. That's true. That's how you know it's a banger. Oh, here comes the reality. A horseback with my crippled legs. Then it starts to rain. It's all fake. Drops off on the facade. So painted. These are robotic. These are made of clay. Excitement that I feel. Excitement that I feel. Turn them to the shelf. Now I understand. Heroes cannot be real. Heroes cannot be real. Who I am, I don't know who I am. Okay, we're gonna learn just up to that part, just because this is a longer song and I want to get to Fly My Wings as well. But wow, this is a musically intense song, lyric wise and both in the composition. 2, 3. King on horseback, the hills are green, and the birdies sing, and roses are pink. Experience I never had. I'm so happy, happy to just be part of your story. After you I follow, after you I follow. You show me broaden my horizon. Forever my hero, forever my hero. Ah, that's also why I keep going up and down rather than down and up. Or shoot, I think it was the other way around, low-key. The second part is really trying to come back up and it goes deeper. Yeah, no, this song, it just gets complex in all the different verses. Actually, I chose Fly My Wing for You because it's my favorite song that's easy to appreciate as far as Millie Project Moon song goes. I love how Experience is sung in Hero though. Ah, true. Honestly, the one and only Millie song that I really know, which is also a very, I guess, cliche song to know, would be World Execute Me. That song I heard of quite a lot. Versus Up and Down. And then the next one, Biggest Fan. Run in a circle, I run. It's so much fun leaving reality behind. Reality behind. Oh. The horseback, both legs, starts to rain. Wing, it's all fake. Wash down the facade, hills are painted. Birdies are robotic. Are made of clay. Excitement that I feel. Excitement that I feel. Excitement that I feel. Oh, those are hard notes. Like those are difficult notes to think of off the top of my head because that's pretty uncommon. World Execute Me is so fire. That disturbing change of note. Yeah, no, it's something else. Let me see. Turn them to the shelf cause now I understand. Heroes cannot be real. Oh. Real. She goes down and then up. Heroes cannot be real. Heroes cannot be real. Ah, see, I went up because that's my intuition. Because heroes cannot be real, which is so much more interesting. I really like that. Wasn't who I am. I don't know who I am. That self-realization. Like, it gets so much lower in her mannerism of singing too. I would feel bad to make anyone play a gacha game, but for Limbus, I don't feel as bad because you can truly be free to play to enjoy the game, goat story, and the music. Yeah, makes sense. I heard a lot of good things about what do we call it? Limbus Company. Yun. Oh, that made me speak, you know. That's it. So it's agreement. I never had. I'm so happy, happy to just be part of your story. After you I follow, after you I follow. The world you show me broaden my horizon. Forever my hero, forever my hero. I am your biggest fan, I am your biggest fan. Ooh. Now let me tell you about Fate Go. We're not talking about Fate Go. I run. It's so much fun leaving reality behind. 2, 1, 2, 3. Fall the horseback with my crippled legs, and it starts to rain, showing me it's all fake. Raindrops wash down the facade. Hills are painted, birdies are robotic, roses are made of clay. Excitement that I feel, excitement that I feel. Return them to the shelf, 'cause now I understand. Heroes cannot be real, heroes cannot be real. I don't know who I am, I don't know who I am. Ooh, that part really confuses me. This means I have to do more listening and less trying to hum along. Because just because I keep humming along doesn't mean I'm gonna grasp it. I really have to listen for this. Let's see. Excitement that I feel. Ba ba da ba ba ba. Excitement that I feel. Return them to the shelf, 'cause now I understand. Heroes cannot be real. Heroes cannot be real. I wasn't who I am. I don't know who I am. I don't know who I am. I don't know who I am, and you said that part confused. Ah! I didn't think about the lyrics of how it would read out, and like the fact that that portion of the song actually confuses me. My crippled legs, then it starts to rain, showing me it's all fake. Raindrops wash down the facade, are painted. These are robotic, roses are made of clay. Excitement that I feel, excitement that I feel. Return them to the shelf, 'cause now I understand. Heroes cannot be real, heroes cannot be real. I don't know who I am, I don't know who I am. Whew. That song is, The happier part is a lot easier to grasp, because it's a more common tune. But that second verse, I am struggling. Let's see. On horseback, the hills are green, and the birdies sing, and roses are pink. Experience I never had. I'm so happy, happy to just be part of your story. After you I follow, after you I follow. The world you show me broadened my horizon. Forever my hero, forever my hero. I am your biggest fan, I am your biggest fan. Go round in a circle I run. It's so much fun leaving reality behind. 2, 1, 2, 3. I fall down the horseback with my oh my god, that scared me. Showing me it's all fake. Raindrops wash down the facade. Hills are painted, birdies are robotic, roses are made of clay. Excitement that I feel, excitement that I feel. Return them to the shelf, 'cause now I understand. Heroes cannot be real, heroes cannot be real. I don't know who I am, I don't know who I am. Whew. Singing slower, breaking down. Yeah, actually, Hero is pretty hard to karaoke. It is, and normally karaoke, or I guess learning and singing a song, singing along to the original helps a lot, which is why I'm learning this way. But this is such a difficult song, even following along the actual song, it's tough. Hiccups. La la la. Okay, more hiccups. I will I went over a little bit of my break, but I'm gonna get another sip of water and a little breath of air, and then we'll continue on with this particular song for the next session. So that will be in 3 minutes and 40 seconds. And feel free to yap and ask questions. Though it's not like I'm a music major, but I did grow up reading sheet music and doing choir and stuff, so I have a generic baseline of knowledge, albeit not like as thorough as it would have been if I actually went to school for music, but it's to a certain degree. It's manageable. It's one of those, because I'm a noob, I can kind of just be like, I think this is how it is. Don't quote me on it. XD. I like how this pose is just like gasp. And more vocal warm-ups in between. I find it so interesting dissecting and discussing music. Me too! I love it. I love music. Music is a huge part of my life. The same way food is a big part of my life, music is also a very big part of my life. So that's why I became a streamer to begin with. Because I see so many streamers that are able to reach out to so many more people just because they put out so much more content aside from just music. So I was like, I want to put more music content, but I want to reach as many people as I can. Therefore, I became a streamer. And it became a lot more enjoyable than I thought it would, which I'm relieved. So, yeah, that's how I got here. Oh my gosh! My face is covered by the little choco guy, the kuro guy. Oh, he's side-eyeing me. I called him out, started side-eyeing me, and he immediately left the screen. Whoops! My bee. We love Hoshi Sorana. Ah, no, you're too kind, Kenshi. Yeah. Actually, he's just doing his thing. You're right, he's already back. Okay, I'll go more over this song off stream, just because I realized it's actually already 6. I think I spent so much time trying to organize my room. So actually, we're gonna shift over to Fly My Wings right now instead, just so I can have time to go over both songs, at least to a certain degree, because I don't want to just go fully in depth with Hero and barely touch on Fly My Wings. So we're gonna go on to Fly My Wings actually after the break is over. He's just there doing his thing. Yeah, he's just wandering about. He's chilling. Where did he go? Oh, he's up here. Hello, Chokokuro. I don't know what makes him grow up, but maybe it's a day thing. Like each day if I stream this, because this is day 2 and he already grew up from the castanet from yesterday. I'm your biggest fan, Sora. Surely. Are you? I mean, if you believe yourself to be, I would think perhaps you are. Why not? Okay. Get into position. Oh, it's getting dark, so maybe I'll turn on the light. Ugh, I'm so bright and shiny though. It's kind of like a flashbang. Yeah, actually, let's turn the light back off. It's more subtle this way. Okay, now the thing is gonna go. Make your delulus into trululus. Do it at your own pace. Just a mere request from a internet rando. It's not just a mere request, it's a great request. And if I had all the time in the world, I would totally be accepting every request on earth. Okay, let's listen to the song. humming part. With the rain sound, it's like such a sad, like emotional song. Fly Magpie. Oh my gosh, yes. No, so I'm on I'm on Genius to go through the lyrics, and someone actually wrote in depth of the meaning for the words. And I mean, just from the get go, without knowing much about Limbus Company, it's a very sweet song. Sweet, sad, and melancholy type of song. And it's like kind of trying to reach for the stars in that sense, despite not having the means to actually get there. Because you can have all these dreams and wishes, but sometimes you won't get there. Sometimes just because you want it hard enough, it doesn't mean it will come true, which is the sad reality. As a kid, you're told, as long as you try your best, you do your very best, like I'm sure it will work out. And it's one of those where we can always hope that things work out, but there is no guarantee. It's not like a 1 + 1 = 2 kind of formula. It doesn't always work that way. And this song, it kind of really emphasizes that. And um, there's like slight spoilers, I think, to Limbus Company, but I won't say it specifically. I'll just say the little, what's the word? Explanation behind one of the characters' name. So one of the characters' name apparently is Yisang. And Yisang sounds very similar to the name, not the name, the word Isang. And Isang is like kind of, it's interesting because Isang is like kind of weird and odd, but Yisang is like ideal. So it's like a play on the word of both odd, unique, and the ideal kind of formula. Korean word, yes, because the Limbus Company, if I recall, the characters are Korean, and there's a lot of like, is it a Korean company too? But yeah, so it's like a play on words on apparently this character's name, which I presume is when the song plays. So it's like it's such a perfect play on words with that background of knowing what Yisang and Isang means. So I'm like, dang, that's so interesting, and this is so true, right? Like I don't know how much I can describe it because I don't. There is one of those things where there's no words for it. You kind of just have to feel it, and like kind of listening to the song gives me that impression. So I see why Sisushi that you like this song. I see why you chose this song. Even without background of the game, it's so applicable to life in general too. What a nice song. Okay. 'Tis the attempt now. Let's see how much I adopted from listening to it. Fly broken wings, I know you are still with me. All I need is a nudge to get me started. Fly broken wings, somewhere be free. Closer, oh, our deal, closer. It goes down. Okay. Once gentle soul, I watched as you rotted away. I still remember hope. Isn't that enough? So, before I play the rest of that part, I will say this part that's coming up is a part that stuck in my head more, just because hearing the desperation in Millie's voice and kind of trying to relay that message. Because the words itself is saying, "You're doing what you love. Isn't that enough? Isn't that enough? A genius, perfect job? Isn't that enough? Isn't that enough?" It's like trying to communicate that to, I'm assuming, Yi-sung, at least this individual, like, are you not satisfied with what you have? It's already, this is a lot, right? Being able to do what you love, that's already so much one can ask for. And it's like hearing that desperation in her voice, I was like, oh my god, it's so good. Or it's trying to communicate to one. Yes, right? So like this is a message you can tell yourself too, right? And personally, this is like my personal beliefs, okay? This is just like what Sora thinks in her mind in terms of like morals and ethics. I feel like you can always ask for more. And it depends on your perspective of things. It can be seen more as like a greed thing, honestly too, right? It's like, are you not satisfied with what you have? How can you be someone that can ask for more? But I also think it depends on what you're looking for and what you're looking to get more of, right? Because, it depends. It's like, for example, if you have a lot of money, like you already have so much money, why would you, seek to get more money? It's like seeking that material gain. Would that be okay to seek more of? Or isn't it enough? But personally, for me, based on my beliefs, for what I want for myself is to continuously grow, to always gain more knowledge. And in that sense, I greed for knowledge. I greed to learn more and be in situations and experiences in which I can get that. So I'm doing what I love right now, right? I'm streaming, I'm having so much fun. And I love to sing, and I'm doing that too. But I do want more. I want to improve on that. I want to sing better. I want to sing more. I want to sing to a larger audience. I want to stream to more people. I want more people to see my content and enjoy it for what it is. And it's that weird thing of what's the point of like greed, but also just trying to grow within yourself. It's a very interesting topic, I feel like. And this song kind of encapsulates that quite well because it depends on what you love as well. And it's different for people, different for each individual, depending on the values you have. But it's something that really resonated with me. So this part of the song really was like, oh, my kokoro. Greed is a sin, but not entirely bad. Sometimes greed becomes a person's motivation to achieve. Exactly. So it's a very interesting thing. It's not black and white. You can't really say like, oh, being greedy, bad, don't do it. Because that greed is something that can actually push you to be better too. Ambition and greed kind of go hand in hand. Exactly. That's what the perfect word for that. Ambition and greed. It's interesting because we in English we have so many different words to describe these, right? Where it has a more positive connotation or a more negative connotation. But that doesn't mean it's just exactly positive, that ambition is a good thing, yada yada. Or, greed is a bad thing. And that's it. No other room for error. So it's such an interesting thing to consider, I feel like. And yeah, it's like these are the thoughts that kind of go through my head whenever I'm listening to songs like this, because it's that weird nuance, that weird gray area, blurry zone that is, just being part of human. That's just part of life. So yeah. Sorry. I mean, I get a. Oh, I said sorry. No. Okay, I'm not sorry. That's something Sora has to fix. It's one of those things where I find these kind of like philosophical questions very interesting. Nothing to apologize for. I don't know why I said sorry. It's like a, what you may call it, impulsive instinct sometimes where I apologize, but out the window, Sora. You know better. Philosophy stream with Sora Hoshino. Big brain thoughts with Sora. Greed has a connotation that it brings you to do stuff you shouldn't be doing. Exactly, right. And so it's a very a big thinking moment, I feel like. And it's one of those where I think when I was younger specifically, I didn't greed enough because I didn't have that form of self-love that is necessary to want more. No, I'm not Canadian. Flips table. Not Canadian. I will refuse. I am not Canadian. I am Californian. Bash on me. West Coast, best coast. Say that it's terrible that I'm in the West Coast. I'm not Canadian. Sorry, Meryl. Personally, I have not the greatest experience with Canada-related things. Except there's this place by Niagara Falls. It's called, what was it called? Like, it's like some paradise for birds where there's a lot of like birds that are kept in this like living situation. I love that. But that's the one thing I accept from Canada. I actually got the name Ava from Greed. Oh, interesting. Oh no, I have to stop watching now. I guess no, okay, I know some of you guys are Canadian. I'm sure not all of you are. It's just personally, I myself am not Canadian. I spell colors without the U. America. Ew, Canada. Thank you, June. Thank you, June. Oh my god. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna start over. Fly broken wings, I know you were still with me. All I need is a nudge to get me started. Fly broken wings to somewhere can be free. Closer. Right. I keep getting confused about that part. I think it's like close. I keep going high, but it goes back too low. Wings somewhere can be free. Closer to our ideal. Okay. Because if I add my second name, Reese, not doxing myself, it literally becomes Avarice. Interesting, right? Like greed. Oh no, well, I am half Canadian, but that was also mostly because of the Cali. Oh no, Cali is okay. I have to say, I'm obligated to. I lose my my state citizenship otherwise. Americans and taking out letters from the words. Exactly. About to take out the U from about to, and we're gonna just say about. This part. I'm a little confused with the verse. Just as you run it away, I still remember hope. Okay. Your love, isn't that enough? Isn't that enough? A genius, perfect job. Isn't that enough? Isn't that enough? Again and again, you locked me down. I locked me down, me to the ground. Again and again, you locked me down. Isn't that enough? Isn't that enough? that enough? Again. You locked me down, I locked me down. We staked me to the ground. Is that how that goes? Take me to the ground. Okay. Okay. What you love, isn't that enough? Isn't that enough? A genius, perfect job. Isn't that enough? Isn't that enough? Again and again, you locked me down. I locked me down. We staked me to the ground. Don't mind me hyperfixating on this part, 'cause I just like it a lot. Doing what you love, isn't that enough? Isn't that enough? A genius, perfect job. Isn't that enough? Isn't that enough? Again and again, you locked me down. I locked me down. We staked me to the ground. This part sounds like a different song too. Just this particular lyric, like this line. I am trying to dissect it too while facts. Dreams kill the camellias in me. Wouldn't it be easier to give in? Are these hands chasing dreams out of my reach? Is it Chelsea odd? Oh, odd. Wait, did she go up? She did go up. It is my thirst for normalcy odd. Inherently, I thought it would go down. Because when it's asking, isn't it that enough? I always say no. It depends on the circumstance. Because sometimes you did all you can. There are some times in life you want to think, isn't that enough? But sometimes it's not. Or is that enough? Sometimes not. It's life's nuances. It brings me so much. It's so curious to me, but it's also kind of painful at times, right? Because there are some circumstances that you can't do anything about, and that can kind of suck. I mean, it's all about accepting that reality, but it's not always the greatest feeling, especially inherently. So it's interesting. It's a very interesting to think about. And this part in the refrain that I also really like. Kill the camellias in me. Camellias are those red flowers that let me Google up the symbolism behind it. Because I know it had a very interesting symbolism to it, hence why it's often used in a lot of songs. Associated with love, devotion, and admiration. Let's see. Yeah. Bravery, resilience, loyalty. So it's kind of like kill that good feeling in me. And then the line that goes, wouldn't it be easier to give in? Oh, jeez. How do I dissect that part of the words? Because it's I feel like it's such a heavy hitting lyric that it's something that crosses most. Oh my God, spooked. It crosses the minds of more people than I wish it would. To those who hasn't, oh my gosh, I'm relieved for your sake, because it's a heavy line. Why are these hands chasing dreams out of my reach? So I guess during my break time, I could explain a bit about this. Yeah, accept that reality, but I know there are other choices too. So no, it's not enough. I may be stuck on a part, but there are still others. It depends. I'm still on the edge that it depends, especially if it involves other people too. And it's tough dealing with that and kind of coming to terms with acceptance of it. Because for this part of the words, I feel like specifically the wouldn't it be easier to give in? It applies to a lot of different situations in life that has, happened for me personally. Specifically in high school. Some of you guys might already know that context of how when I was in high school, I almost flunked out, had terrible grades. And a majority of that happened because I was avoiding school. And the reason I avoided school was because that was my form of giving in. I was like, what's the point of even trying? Why go to class? Why do my homework? It's not gonna turn out well. I'm gonna fail anyways. I just gave in. So that part of the lyrics hit me hard based on that history. And then the part where it goes, why are these hands chasing dreams out of my reach? And this applies to many different situations, but for me personally, right? Back in college, before I majored in social sciences, because I have a degree in both psychology and sociology. But prior to that, I used to actually major in animation because it was my dream to become an animator. It was my dream to become a singer, an animator, to kind of work in the creative field in the arts. And I wouldn't say I gave up on that dream. I kind of went for an alternative route because I realized those were dreams I could achieve without going to school, and I wanted a little more stability in my life. However, it's something that I thought about a lot during that time period. You know, why am I chasing for something that seems so far, seems almost impossible actually to achieve? Like, is it worth this effort for the chance to be in this position? Because it's not a guaranteed thing. Just because I work hard, just because I go to school, doesn't mean I'm gonna be a singer that's recognized. That doesn't mean I'll become a really great animator that can work in really big movies or anything like that. So that's something that would cross my mind. And to this day, I will say it still crosses my mind, right? Naturally, as a content creator, that dream of making these content for people and having that reach, it's still a good dream of mine. And I will say I am in a much better place now, so I can be very optimistic about it, optimistic about it, enthusiastic about it. But you know, these thoughts still come and go. Even as much as I put in the work right now, and I'm happy where I am, it's not foolproof. These thoughts can still come up, and it can be easier to give up. 100%, Ava. It feels that way, right? Because like, at least you don't feel crushed by the efforts of trying your best and not reaching it. So I'm actually that's so interesting. Okay, I'm actually an animation major, I'll be honest. Unless you really love the work that entails animating, it's pretty bleak. Exactly. No, so that's what I realized. I wasn't in love with animation as much as I had to be in order to pursue it. Which is why I decided to change the trajectory of my future just a bit. Like, I still do some animations on the side, right? As a hobby, I do some animator work. But I realized the reality of it, right? Which I don't. So, yeah. So yeah, I know friends who really love it and they're really happy. So that's the thing, right? It's one of those people go, oh, you must be lucky to major in music or in art. Like, you're doing what you love for a job. I wish it was that simple. If anything, it can make it more complicated in different ways. But I don't share the same love. So that's the thing. It's one of those where you can hope in the chance that you may grow to find that love over time. But sometimes it doesn't happen. But you just have to kind of make do with those decisions. And that's tough. And I really commend you, C, for that. Because that's so much work. And the tenacity you must have to kind of pursue that despite not having that amount of passion as others might. Because in that sense too, it's a competition. Because everyone, I knew that the timer was coming up, but I still get surprised. But it's one of those things where, what was I saying about competition? It's a competition. Because as much as we want to think of ourselves as the main character, and we're like striving to be the best, and we'll chase our dreams and reach that dream, our peers around us are also doing the same. And it's really just up to you at that point whether that means you want to work even harder for yourself, or, you know, alternative methods that I don't condone, right? That are like either cheating your way to the top or using others to get to the top, bringing others down instead of putting yourself higher. So it can be tough, and some people can get desperate into reaching for those alternatives because sometimes you reach that really deep, dark place in yourself that's like, maybe this is all I can do. Maybe this is the last resort. But that's when my optimism kind of kicks me and go, you wouldn't be happy knowing you got to the place where you are using those methods. You want to know that you got to where you are due to your due diligence, your honest effort, and doing your best. And that's what keeps me going. because I have that pride for myself. And knowing that I'm doing the best for myself and I'm getting to where I want to be slowly, not even surely, but slowly and possibly. That's what makes me keep doing what I'm doing and doing it the way that I want to, which is, quite literally just streaming as much as I can. Like, yeah, I can probably say some things, funny things, and it might go viral and then people have eyes on me and they'll be like, who's this chick saying this weird stuff? But no, right? I don't want to be known for that. I don't want to be known for that one-off occasion. I want to be known to be the Sora that I am. I want people to watch me for who I am. And the only way to do that is to be persistent, to be regular and continue doing what I'm doing. And eventually, I can only hope that it pays off. So, and the thought of there are easier paths to go into, exactly, right? There are some paths that are easier too. Hence why I went into social sciences, right? It's like an alternative that I knew I wouldn't mind doing. It might have been it wasn't my number one choice, but for a number like 3 or 4 choice, I'm still happy with the path I took. True, queen. Yes, queen. Time to write that tweet longer over that one and cancel Sora. You're done, kiddo. Oh no, I said something completely viral. No, you guys, what I realized too, on my Discord, I wrote that content analysis thing, and you guys are far too nice to me. I was reading through it and I felt so touched. You guys treat me with so much kindness and room, and I'm just like, you guys are all too sweet to me all the time. Like, I wouldn't have minded, like, straight up honesty, right? If you wrote, Sora, your streams are boring. Like, you don't do X, Y, Z. I don't like that. Like, I would have taken as much constructive criticism as I can. But the fact that I'm really glad that you guys see the effort I put in, and because you see that, you guys are always like, obviously, no one's perfect. No one's gonna be making the most amusing content 24/7. But you guys are like, we see you doing your best, and it's nice to see. Keep it up. And I'm like, you guys are too sweet. Like, I'm the angel here, but you guys are truly the real angels to me, because you guys are so kind to me constantly, and it's something I appreciate so much every time. I'm getting like warm and fuzzy thinking about it, because the only reason I'm here is because of you guys, and I'm like so incredibly like grateful and thankful. And you guys are quite literally the best. Which is also why I want to keep doing my best and even push further than that, because it's not even a way to like repay you, but I want to show that your belief in me and the efforts you put for me, it will go towards something, and I'm gonna make the best of it. You guys are too kind. I used to take the easy path, but time has changed me. Now I love challenges. That's the thing, right? You also grow with time. As the more experience that come through and may even hurt you, and bring more pain and weaknesses too, you realize more about yourself, and that's how we learn and grow. If I had glasses right now, I would have balanced the positive with the negative. If I had glasses, it's to cut the cheesiness. It's like, interrupt the cheesy Sora bit. Quickly, do something funny. Quickly, put the magpie back in the oven. I find life is too short to keep putting people down. Might as well bring the positivity and help bring people up. That's why I do this too, right? Like, I'm not sure if how many of you guys seen my card, which has all my socials and my links. I actually recently updated it as of a few days back, but here, let me pull it up just to show you guys. So, do I just stream my browser at this point? Because I kind of want to show you guys exactly my thought process when I made my card. Because I didn't really go too much over my lore during my debut, actually, right? It was pretty brief, but there was a lot of thought I put into it. In general, behind the scenes, I do not have the monetary funds right now to really make that into a full-fledged video, so that didn't happen for my debut. But let me see. Oh wait, no, not browser source. Whoopsies. I done goofed. I had to do a window share. Application, window capture. Oh wait, I should probably do this in studio mode, right? In case I capture something not okay. Like my other browsers that are open. my ears. It went like studio mode, didn't want me to go studio mode. Okay, let me see. Do this, and then window capture, new, and then put it onto my, this one. Okay, I got it. Oh, thank you, World Class, for posting it as well. Oh, my white screen is kind of taking up everything. Here, let me make it like this, so it's a bit easier to manage. Here we go. So, someone needs to put her back in the oven. She needs to cook a bit longer. The internal temperature has not reached the ideal temperature. Therefore, we must put her back in the oven. But here, so this is my card, right? It's very basic in the sense, look, it's so cute, the artwork. That's why I updated it. But yeah, there's that, my socials down here, pretty self-explanatory, right? But it's one of those, if we read the fine print, that not everyone will, not everyone has to, but I like to put it there, because that's what I'm thinking. I put Celestial Magpie Angel, searching for all the lost hopes and dreams of all. So my biggest motivator in becoming a streamer, a VTuber, and making music is because I want to inspire as many people as I can. The same way, like, Hoshimachi Suisei, or like Toa, or like the really like amazing and talented singers have brought that hope into me via their music. That's something I want to do for people too. And it's one of those where even if it's just one other individual, just one more person, if they see my content, if they listen to my music and they think, I want to try a little bit more. I just want to put a little bit more effort. My job is done. I mean, not done, but I did what I wanted to do. That's all I want to do. And that's the thing. I think, at least for my job experiences in the real life, I think that's what my coworkers had a problem with, actually. I think I was too optimistic that they thought I was either stupid or like I didn't take things seriously. But for me, it's similar to what Nobuo said, where life is too short. I don't want to spend my time on the negatives, feeling down and thinking, oh, what I could have done and what I should have done more of. That's not what I want to do. And I know from personal experience, it's easier said than done to do more and to do your best. So I just want to hope that based on my content and my music, I can make it just a bit easier for those watching. Which is why I do this, You inspire devils like Nonya. Nonya getting name called out here. To be a bit better person, if that counts. Exactly. No, that's all I can ask for. Which is why I put that little tidbit of searching for the lost dreams and lost hopes and dreams of all. Because I want to do my best to help refine that and reignite that spark for people. So we have that little section here. And then we have like the little about page where, there's me, my latest vocal covers. I plan on updating more once I actually finish recording more covers. And then those will be up there too. General tags, etc. Just general facts you can find if you're curious. And then here, we have our KONBINI members. And you can like click all their links and stuff. Maybe I should have made the images link clickable, hyperlinked. Maybe I'll do that later. But here, you can join our Discord, our Twitter, our card. And then here, we have our little credit page of those who helped me come to life. And look, there's Kenshi. I wonder who that is. But yeah, that's kind of why I added this little tidbit here. And I don't plan on ever changing it. It was the first thing I put here. Because that's why I do this. This is why I'm here. Not only it's fun, I enjoy it. It's not like I'm just doing selfless work for people. It's like I enjoy streaming a lot. I enjoy talking to you guys. And I like knowing that I can do more to hopefully make people's lives just a little bit easier. And yeah, you guys are the reason I'm here. And I'm more than grateful and helpful. I'm more than grateful and hopeful for it. And it's like, it's such a blessing for both me and just the fact that I can keep doing what I love thanks to you guys. So, okay, enough sappy stuff. I got like completely diverted based on the philosophicals because of the song. Yeah, where are the lyrics? Here it is. Ava, it can still be fixed. Embodiment of chaos. Sorry if I sound cynical, but I'll be real. You don't have to be honest with us here, but you'll want to be honest with yourself. interesting perspective. Oh, and don't apologize. It's not that you sound cynical. The way I interpreted it is that I'm being honest with you guys here, but it's also like you guys are my back wall. The more I talk to you guys, I get to hear myself speak and say what I think out loud. So this is what is true for me too, and this is like the honest fact that I have within me. So it's like, you know, seeing myself in a mirror. You guys are kind of my mirror here, kind of rebounding both the words back to me, because I'm not gonna be talking to myself like this on a daily. I don't actually go up to a mirror and be like, Sora, why are you alive? What are you doing? You know, what is your purpose? So, you know, this is great for me too, because it just helps me motivate myself more and put out more work. So, as I see many people who hide from their own desires shows in their actions. Life is hard. Life is so complex, you know? So we're kind of the voices in your head. Yes, you guys are all the voices in my head. Why do you think it's so empty usually? It's only full when you guys are here. The way you say this makes you sound like you're talking to the Shh, it'll be our secret. My tummy grumbled. I don't know if you guys heard that. You don't do that. No? I don't talk to the mirror. What? Who would talk to themselves in a mirror? Ignorance is bliss. Me being one of the voices. So true, so true. Okay, onwards to this very, very sad and philosophical song. It helps that it's in English. I can't go as in depth with the Japanese music I usually sing. Oh, broken wings. Ugh. You are still with me. All I need is a nudge to get me started. Fly broken wings to somewhere can be free. Closer to our ideal. Okay. So watched you watched as you rotted away. I get a little bit too impatient actually with music and hyper. So when it's like a really slow part, I'm like, dang, it really goes like this at this pacing. You're good. Ah! I was talking to myself, especially when I go for walks. I learned to be comfortable with myself. You know, I think I do that in a weird sense, but not really like talking to myself. I sing to myself. I used to run miles, and I would sing while running to build up my stamina. But like, depending on the song I'm singing, it also motivates me, right? So that's that's my method rather than talking to myself. I just start blaring music out loud via my voice. Would love to hear you break down Japanese songs too. Oh, definitely. I mean, if you guys enjoy this type of content, I'm more than happy to provide it, because I really enjoy this too. Because it's one thing if I'm just talking to you guys with a chat screen, but I feel like this is one, a little more stimulating, but two, like, I just love music, so I can talk about music all day, every day, anytime. Yes, I still remember hope. Ah. I went flat. Okay. Doing what you love. Isn't that enough? Isn't that enough? A genius perfect job. Isn't that enough? Isn't that enough? Again and again you locked me down. I locked me down. Restaked me to the ground. Oh, the song. Ah. Little dreams kill the camellias in me. Wouldn't it be easier to give dreams out of my reach is my... Oh, it goes down. It's similar to the closer to ideal. That part, it goes like, is my thirst for normalcy odd? Oh, odd. It goes up. It doesn't go odd. It goes odd. Ah, okay, okay. Please. Dreams kill the camellias in me. Or in me. She doesn't run at the in me part, right? Huh? Oh no, she doesn't run at the given. Wouldn't it be easier to give in? Bum, bada, bum. And it goes, why are these hands chasing dreams out of my reach? Is my thirst for normalcy odd? Normalcy. In my head, it initiates like normalcy odd. It's so, I don't think it would go odd, but it does because it's the refrain rather than just the pre-chorus. Interesting. It goes up and flatten at the top. Ah, right. Okay, I'll be honest, guys. Millie's songs are hard. It's so nuanced. It's like easier to pick up. What's that one popular song these days? There's that one English Vocaloid song that came out a few days back. Something Addiction. That one is like more. I don't want to say stereotypical, but it's like a affection addiction. It's like very catchy, but it's like also very like a familiar tune. So like catching those songs, 100%, far more easier. But this song, it's like it's so nuanced in both the lyrics and the melody. Oh wow, it's really tough to catch. OMG, if we're gonna dissect, do not talk to me about Girl's new song. That song makes me feel things. Like feel a lot of things. I also want to go over it sometime. It's also a song where I've thought about it, but like similar to Suisei, right? Like I have not touched that song at all for that reason. It was so good. It is so good. Oh my god. Yippee, she's addicted to us. Yippee, I purposely ignore anything that doesn't feed my SMH. Yeah, no, Gura's latest song. I'm not sure how many of you guys know or how many of you guys were here for my debut, but my debut was scheduled on the same day as Gura's announcement. And my debut was planned before Gura's announcement, but after that announcement came up, I was like, how am I supposed to do my debut? Like, based on the time I picked, it wasn't that it even overlapped. I ended, I think, a few minutes before Gura's announcement. It was just that, knowing that behind me, I was like, how am I supposed to debut like this? There's too many emotions involved right now. But, I managed. But when I heard Gura's song, it was something else. I mean, here, let's see. Gura. We're gonna go over briefly the song's lyrics. Because I do have a break time now. Lyrics. I misspelled lyrics. Can I spell lyrics correctly? Because the lyrics itself, very touching. The melody, also very good. I'm not sure if you guys have heard it yet. Gura is always a nuke. It is always a nuke. It always hits differently. So the lyrics, right? Just the fact is like, burn it down, waves can't put out my flame, death will never write my name. The memory of me is fading, I've heard it all, don't tell me that everyone around is waiting. And like, just, have you guys seen the video too? The video is also something different. It's something else. Here, let me see. I couldn't listen to it too many times because, like Ava was saying, it's a nuke. Like, I try to listen to it more because it's such a good song too. But knowing the timing of it too, I can't. I was in time for a grad when she sang her new song. Yeah, oh my gosh, yes, I saw that too. I saw the clips. It's something else. Again. once more to the end. Burn it down, burn it down. Ah, my flame that will never write my name. Burn it down, burn it down. Ah, I can't stop like screaming. Memory of me is fading. Ah, this song, I can't. I'm listening to it now and I'm just like, I'm losing it. Round is waiting. Oh god, this song. They all say, tear it down, burn it down, and they'll all pay. Well, tear it down, burn it down. Ugh. It's like the suicide thing again. I don't know when I would cover this. I don't know if I can. I think I would cry. I think I would cry and I won't be able to record it. This is the end. Do it again. Ah! This song makes me scream. Never watched her and this song still hurts. No, 100%. Like I said, I'm like a Hoshimachi like suicide fan. I didn't watch much Gura, but her position being the #1 VTuber, well-known VTuber, and like, it's just, everyone knows Gura, even if you weren't like an active viewer. And it's just that legacy and the responsibility that were on her shoulders. Like, oh jeez, it's like I can't. The feels just won't go away. Believe on us that believes in you. That's the thing, right? It's like, it's these moments that really make it difficult at times. I mean, I know if you guys are into VTubers, you guys might have seen the post, you know, going over like April was kind of a month. It was kind of a month where a lot of things happened, right? And I find it kind of ironic that I debuted in April. Personally, when I think about April, I think this is my beginning. This is when I, you know, finally was able to debut with my own model and everything. To me, it's like a great month. But then, starting from that debut and the events that led after, I was like, there's so much more happening than anyone had anticipated. It was like a snowball effect, you know, just one thing after another, things just kept happening. And trying to stay optimistic in that, as a VTuber myself, it's like the industry itself, there's so much change happening. The worst thing happened in April is Dream, Dream becoming a VTuber. That part we'll see. I don't know. I'm like apprehensive about it, but we'll have to see. But yeah, April was quite the month, and I was like, dang, Sora, you really picked the time to debut. Because ideally, I actually was gonna debut in March. So I'm like, wow, all the events that led to what it did, and you know, resulted in me debuting in April. I was like, dang, what a time to be alive. It's like it feels like being born in the pandemic, right? It's like you were given this chance at the most uncertain of times. Business is booming. I would have known I'm not working. But yeah, it's something else. Now that you said, oh my god. See, they think I've concentrated, but little do they know I've been like off track every oh so often. Let me see. So just for reference, let me play a bit of Affection Addiction. So this is one of the songs I was saying that it's a bit easier to get a handle of the lyrics and the tune of it, just because it's a more familiar tune, at least to me personally. Let's play it here. You guys might have heard this song too. We can't really predict things, saying things. Yes, exactly. But nobody would have thought. Well, there it goes. This is such an old school nostalgic Vocaloid song, I feel like. My lesson started playing by the book. All that self-improvement out the window with one look. Look me in the eye, hold me close for just passing by, last into morning light. Think I'm just desperate when I'm down on my luck. And it does, and it feels when we. I'm addicted to love. I'm out of saying self-inflicted, but it fits like a glove. I'm addicted, I just can't get enough. But it feels so off the cuff. Waste of time, but I can't survive without the high. Yeah, like that chorus is so catchy. It's also super high, but it's super catchy. And it's like, oh, it feels easier to kind of adapt with, right? I still have Gargoyle's song up here. I don't know if I want to play it out because it makes me sad. But this would be one of the songs I would want to cover at some point if I believe I can ever do it justice. Whether I can, I don't know. I don't know. This song is crazy. I'm purposely not playing out for you guys, by the way. Time again. We walk once more to the end. Burn it down, burn it down. Waves can put out my flame. Death will never write my name. Burn it down, burn it down. They say the memory of me is fading. Ah, this song. Don't tell me everyone around is waiting. And they all say, tear it down, burn it down. And they'll all pay. Tear it down, burn it down. The world falls through, and all is ash again. While all pretend this is the end. I'll do it again. Let's choose a different song, guys. Okay, let's choose something that's a little bit more upbeat to end it. Here. Oh wait. Oh, this ended without me even like restarting. What the? Chokokuro, is that you making that noise? I didn't know it like would start like meowing at me. Hey yo. Hello? You're crazy for that. Okay. So like this. Here we go. Quite literally just making all the funny noises. Should we go with the... I'm trying to think if we want to go with the English song or Japanese song again. And I know I'm streaming a lot longer than I normally would for the karaoke stuff, but I think it's just one, the caffeine. Caffeine is currently keeping me hopped up, and two, I feel motivated. You know, I wanna do more work. I wanna keep recording, singing, doing as much as I can. So let's see, what are some songs I can practice? I could go with kaiju actually, because I've been practicing kaiju. You might want to make a channel or Google Sheet for us to recommend you. So yeah, I have a part of my channel where you can recommend songs, but it would be better to make an organized list. I will make a spreadsheet. I will make a spreadsheet or a form that you guys can fill out to like pop in songs as much as you would like. I think a form would be better. Okay, like auto adds it to a spreadsheet. I will make a Google form. That's a good idea. Here, let me get my pencil again so I can write that down, because I don't want to forget. Google form for song requests. And then I'll add it to my Discord. But then I will also, the next time I stream, I'll put it on a link too. So in case you're not in the Discord, that's okay. It will be like on my stream VOD or something. I'll like pop the link there. Yeah, smart, good idea. Very smart idea, Ava. Add in progress. Okay, nice. I can go find the song now. So we're gonna go with Kaiju by Sakanaction because I've been practicing this song because I want to make a cover of it. So I know it's like spoilers, and I know some people try to hide certain projects. But for me, it's like, I think part of the process is hearing your guys' input. So I might as well go with it. Let's see, covers. Where is Kaiju? I definitely have the lyrics somewhere. Kaiju. Actually, I don't think so I want to sing it at a different key. So let me actually export the different key instrumental, because I actually hadn't done that yet. Always good idea, Papa, whatever. Exactly. I wouldn't say I'm like a go with the flow person, though it may seem that way when I do streams and stuff. Because on stream, I do a lot of like what comes around, I just kind of go with it. Outside of streaming though, I am very systematic in how I do certain things. Okay, let's see. Make sure this is original. And this song, I do know the tune, but I don't know the lyrics as much as I should, because I haven't practiced as much. Let's see, instrumental plus 2. So this is gonna be 2 semitones up from the original. And for context, I'll play the original as well, so you guys are familiar with what I'm talking about. Here we go. Okay, so the original instrumental for Kaiju, or I'll play the original song itself, so you guys know what song I'm talking about. Original key for this one, original song. Nando demo skebu kono kurai yoru no kaiju ni natte mo ここに残しておきたいんだよこの秘密をだんだん食べる赤と青のしぼし未来から過去順々食べる何十回も噛みつぶし溶けたならのもう淡々と知る知ればまた触れ落ちる昨日までの本当順々と知る何十らせんの知恵の輪溶けるまで行こう丘の上で星を見ると感じるこの寂しさも朝焼けで手が染まる頃にはもう忘れてんだこの世界は好都合に未完成だから知りたいんだでも怪獣みたいに遠く遠く叫んでまた消えてしまうんだ So we're gonna go with just the first part, like TV size, just because I'm not gonna drag on this whole learning process. So that's the original song, original key. And I can hit it. It's just that I think my range, it's more suitable to sing in a higher pitch. So I lifted the key up 2 semitones up, just so it's a little easier for me, and I think it's more suited for my voice. So I'm gonna try it with that instrumental, and then you guys can hear the difference for yourself. And the song starts right away, so I'm gonna miss the timing. 何度でもスケブこのくらい夜の怪獣になってもここに残しておきたいんだよこの秘密をだんだん食べる赤と青のしぼし未来から過去もう It goes higher 食べる何十回も噛みつぶし溶けたならのもう淡々と知る知ればまた触れ落ちる昨日までの本当順々と知る 何十らせの知恵の輪溶けるまで行こう丘の上で星を見ると感じるこの寂しさも朝焼けで手が染まる頃にはもう忘れてんだこの世界は好都合に未完成だから知りたいんだダンルみたいに遠く遠く叫んでまた消えてしまうんだ So that's the easier pitch for me. Also, my voice is shaking because of the caffeine. I'm like getting the kind of shivers. I'm not cold. It's the caffeine. Which is actually one of the reasons I don't usually drink coffee before I record, but I really needed the energy boost. But also caffeine will dehydrate you, which is bad for singing. So, recommendation, always drink lukewarm water. Oh, hello Egg Tart. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. We're just doing some singing, breakdown, practicing. The zoomies, yes, vocal zoomies. Especially at that range. If it's like a belt, I can kind of manage. But this is like right below a belt, but higher than just regular chest voice. Always good to stay hydrated. Okay. But yeah, it's higher. So, wait, I'm forgetting the key again. Let me play it again real quick. There we go. For me, I need alcohol. You mentioned this before, Ava. No, alcohol is also dehydrating. For your vocal health. That's the pitch, right? And then so this part, when it goes into high part, I struggle, definitely, 100% with keeping that note, but 何度でも叫ぶこのくらいよ夜の怪獣になっても And then ここに残しておきたいんだよこの秘密を And that's like an easier pitch. But then the not chorus, the verse is actually a bit lower than my comfort too. So it's like だんだん食べる赤と青のしぼし未来から過去 I don't know if you guys can notice, but to me, it feels unsteady. It's not as steady as I would like. Compared to if I was to sing it at a different key, like だんだん食べる食べる that's too high. だんだんだんだんだん食べる赤と青のしぼし未来から過去 That's like very strong for me. Like it's a very good key for me. Compared to this one, where it's like だんだん食べる赤と青のしぼし未来から過去 It's not bad, but it's not as comfortable. You're trying to sustain a key you're not comfortable. Exactly, Ava. That's what it is, right? And the solution, guys, there is a solution. It means singing that key more often. It's like you have to get more used to it. You have to get more used to practicing in that key, just so your voice can get used to it. It's like the reason you're uncertain is because you're not comfortable because you don't have enough experience in that key. To which I am very much guilty of. There are definitely keys that I'm far more comfortable in, and this one is not the worst, but definitely not the best. But it's that learning curve, right? And it's like once you get over it, it's gonna be much more simple and easier, especially for future songs. Your take has more feeling of energy. Yeah. Because my higher range, my belting range, that's my more comfortable range. That's why for like, there's this one K-pop song. You guys know the group, shoot, what's the group name? Everglow. I don't know if you guys know much of K-pop. I've said this before, but it's like the chorus, right? Based on the key, K-pop is a little more comfortable key for me. Most K-pop songs, it's in a higher key. Oh, I love this song. So the song I'm thinking about is called La Di Da by Everglow. And I don't have the instrumental on me, but the lyrics is like, got no time for haters. 모두 다 집어쳐 버려. It's like, throw it all away. You know, I don't have time for haters. And it's like, I can't hear them. I erase all of the hate and all the haters. Meh, not my problem, right? And it's like, don't bring me down. To which I think, it's such a good song. It's such a good, like, girl boss moment kind of song. When it comes to belting songs, Sam Smith, Lay Me Down. Ah, yes. Good example, good example. Shoot. How does the song go? And I forget how the verses go. I only remember the chorus. Where the chorus is like, got no time for haters. 모두 다 집어치워버려. I'm like, la-di, la-da-di-da-da, la-di-da-di-da. And then la-di-da-di-da, la-di-da-di-da. And then I can't even hear him. No, I just 모두 지워버려. I'm like la-di la-di-da, la-di-da la-di-da-da, la-di-da-di-da, la-di-da-di-da. And then it's like, it's such a good song. Belting songs, so much easier for me. It's kind of my hubris in that sense. And but at least we have parts we're good at and parts that we're not, right? It literally ruined my voice box after us singing. No! Okay, number one, please don't hurt your voices. I know in karaoke it's fun to belt, but it's one of those, sometimes if you hurt your voice enough, it may reach that point of no return, and I hate to see that happen. Because your voice is like, your voice is precious. Take care of it, drink water, eat honey. Please. 오네가이시마스. Let's see, what other songs? There's this one song. It got straight up. Oh, 1 second. I hear an alarm going off. It's my sister calling. Let me hang up, and then let me give her a quick text message, like, "Yo sis, I'm streaming." Usually I don't stream this late, which is also why my family is not like, they know I stream. But they're not too aware that I stream up till this late at times. So, I streaming. What's up? It seemed like she wanted a voice call. Oh, not voice call, video call. So I'm wondering if there's like something she's buying, and she's like, Sora, do you want this? So let me just have that text and then just wait for her response. Rested it for a week. I don't talk much unless under the influence. It's good to preserve your voice box, but also always warm up. It's a muscle. She says to call her when I'm done. Why? Just tell me what you need, sister, please. I was about to say though, there's this one song I really like, and I made a short of it, but it got straight up like destroyed by YouTube. So, cause YouTube copyright. So I'm gonna just sing it here because I love the song, and yeah, I want record of it even without the instrumental. Say hi to your sis to me. Will do. Chat says hi. Okay, let's see. How does the song? Oh, there it is. It's called It Was a Very Beautiful June. And she says hi back, FYI. I'll probably have to end after this though. I have to figure out what my sis needs. Is my sis single? No, she's not. Is my sister... Why is everyone asking that? FYI, she's not single. You weirdos. VTuber tradition. Having siblings. VTubers should not have siblings. 潰された私の体育はひどく脆い苔と化して音一つしない市街地でいまいましい不祥泥のさ道徳の向こう側であなたは吠えている淡白な言葉の裏側が透けているよ真昼の無彩色をフォンな色にして本当にバカな嘘つき 香る夏風に誘われて霞む死神も泣いていた始まりの合図がとろろいてむせぶ飛行機雲閉塞と線の夜迷ごとで回る生んだ世界が終わる前に夢の中さえもずっと焼き付けたいのYeah, that's it. That's the song for you. Hee hee hee. Okay. I think I have to figure out what my sister wants because she is refusing to elaborate. So I think she wants me to call her. So, in the meantime, let's see. We might just have to call it a day here. I know that I'm not streaming tomorrow, but I'll see you guys on Is it again, cheeky so? That's all I know! I only learned that part of the song. I'm gonna sorry. Tis my bad for learning only half the song every time. Thank you guys for showing up. It was great chatting with everybody. Kind of got to speak on a lot of thoughts and learn more about songs and everything like that. I'll definitely schedule more of these type of song things and make that form, that Google form for you guys to request certain songs. And I'll feature them on my stream when I'm able to. Just don't make the list too long because it's gonna take us a while. Because I'm thinking that like each stream is kind of actually centered around one song right now. And that's a lot. But yeah. Let's see. Who are we rating? Good question. Oh, my stream deck. Well, it kind of went black screened. You know who's on right now? We got Banana. We got Bananas, so who's streaming? Have a good night. Thank you, Sustain. I will. I hope you guys have a good night, good day, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time it is. Make it good. And by make it good, I don't mean like it has to be a good time. Like just do your best, do what you can, and that's what I mean by good, you know? Give it your best shot every day. So, I'll see you guys next week. We're gonna go raid into Banana because we love Banana and we love that she dual streams onto Twitch because Twitch superior. Okay, let's see. Raid message. So you guys don't forget to say Hoshi balls rolling in because balls are my shtick apparently. And then we're gonna go raid into our beloved Banana. Okay, countdown. 6, 5, 4,